Hello. Oh, the music's gone again. Darn it. Hi, everyone. Haha! Some prompt starting today. Cheers to you. Mighty Sid, Vanen, good to see you too. Okay, so what I've tried today, I've already said it in chat a little bit earlier. Based on Vanen's feedback yesterday that my voice got cut off during some reading of the journal, I lowered the noise gate a little bit in this microphone, so let's see what happens. It might be that you hear a little bit more background noise. I'd be interested in hearing. It's a test. But I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be continuing this. I'm actually also happy to just enjoy this music for a second. As I said, it really reminds me of Arvo Pärt's Requiem for Benjamin Britten. Particularly in the descending violin tone. Ah, so good. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. I have been excited to get back into this, so I want to see what's going on. We were just about to enter the sewers, so that should be interesting. Now, on Discord, I've been chatting a bit with Jexus in the Snobscriber Patreon channel, talking about the PS4, and he mentioned that he also has The Last of Us. He also mentioned, oh, what were the other games? The Uncharted games? I'm hesitant about those. I'm hesitant. Let's see, map. Where are we supposed to go? Oh yes, we follow this route all the way down, because I want to go to that one first. So we go here. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, he mentioned the Uncharted games, but he did say that they were just a linear sort of romp, like an interesting, well, not like a visually pleasing visual adventure, or that's double visual, a visually pleasing adventure story, but not that much body story-wise. So I've been a bit hesitant about those. But The Last of Us is supposed to have a real solid story, which I would enjoy a great deal.
Nothing to see here.
So far, the games I enjoy best and the games that I've enjoyed streaming most for you are the ones that have story and choices, like Witcher 3. You know, the entire Witcher franchise had a lot of interesting choice moments. A game like this has interesting choice moments. So I'm looking forward to playing something like that. Although, of course, Dark Souls and Bloodborne, Dark Souls have been kind to me. It's been fun. And Bloodborne seems very interesting. Hey, Sikaparmal, good to have you in here as well. How are you doing today? You came just in time. Vanen yesterday was very excited about starting the Hana quest, and here we are, literally at the hatch. Huh. Wonder what's down there. Okay. What we need to do is remove this key and combine X this key with that key handle. Get a specific yellow key we can then use on the vent hatch. It's a pretty good quest as far as quests go. Cool. I look forward to it. I've got to say, when it comes to the chapter experience, most Telltale games, at least, always have these 3-hour chapters. Solid, steady hours. This one offers far more hours per chapter.
That's the girl I saw on the street. She's completely lost in Dreamtime.
What do you want? Go away, I'm dreaming.
No, you're not.
Can you please disconnect from that thing and talk to me?
I don't know you. Leave me alone.
I need to get through to her somehow. It would help if I knew something about her relationship to Hannah.
Find something that connects the pickpocket to Hannah. Jeez, how am I supposed to do
Get
that?
out of here! You're ruining my dream!
I need to get through to her somehow. It would help if I knew something about her relationship to Hannah. She's connected to a dream machine.
Okay, so my suspicion is that I'm going to have to go to the different hatches. She does circle, so let's go to the other circle hatches first. Hey there, Jexes! I was just talking about that little conversation we had on the Snobscriber Discord channel. Okay, we take a left. And then a left before we hit the triangle. Because we also don't have the triangle key. Yeah, I was talking about Bloodborne, Uncharted, and Last of Us. That you were mentioning you have. Of course, you know, Bloodborne seems fascinating. People have been talking about it so much. Not to mention you specifically as well are very enthusiastic about it. So that seems very interesting to try. And of course, I already know I like the Dark Souls games, so I'll most likely enjoy Bloodborne as well. You know, I do consider it a Souls game.
Trying to make sense of it all.
That guy. I was hesitant about the Uncharted games because I'm thinking I might get the same experience as I did with Tomb Raider, which is it was fun to play through it, but that's more of I felt it was more of a layback, just enjoy the thing kind of experience.
Fits the lock, but it won't budge. I think the hatch is welded shut.
Oh, that's interesting and unexpected. That's been welded shut.
Oh, it's welded shut. I really don't think I can get this hatch open. It's quiet. It's cool to the touch.
So I wonder, I'm fairly sure that I'm not able to open any of these other ones because there's still steam coming through them. Let's have a look. Hey, Perfect timing. We just went down one of the holes and found the girl, and we need to connect her to Hannah, so you are right on time. Let's try. I'm fairly sure this won't
There's
work.
hot steam coming out of this hatch. I don't think anyone lives there. It's warm, almost hot.
Okay, so that circle is welded shut. The other one is open and I can't peek through. The other one has a triangle lock, but I don't have a triangle key. Let's go back to the girl and see what we can find there.
I'm a rootin' tootin' 6-pound shootin' mapped up broke cowboy.
There we go. So you play Uncharted in your own time, they're very enjoyable. Yeah, Jaxus, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. That it's something I would enjoy, but not something that I would be able to comment on much, because that's what I encountered with the Tomb Raider game as well. It was fun to play through, but there was very little for me to engage with to put it on stream, you know? Okay, let's try this one again. Is it opened now? It is. Okay, good. Yeah, and The Last of Us, I saw the start, and I'm fairly sure, judging by that's a game that's good for stream. Okay. So, it doesn't seem like there's much room for me to move. Nor any things that I'm not encountering. This is the crypto... Whoa, that's weird. This is the crypto coin with stuff to research from Baruti. Now that's the square one.
It's a key to one of those hatches.
And I'm using the circle one. Interesting, so we need to connect her to Hannah. Who would be able to help me with Hannah? I should probably talk to Queenie again. if Queenie knows more about these kids, she should be able to give me a little bit of info that I can use to connect. Let's see if I can even talk to Queenie again.
I'm afraid the Madame is not in at the moment. I will tell her you stopped by.
Okay. Maybe... Pandemonium. Maybe she'll be able to hack into something. Who knows? Otherwise, I might want to run around and see if I can find...
Yeah?
Oh, hi there, Sir and or Madam.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
How do you feel about your current insurance plan?
I've warned you time and again not to
On a scale from 0 to 10, how satisfied are you with your insurance premium?
activate parameter defenses.
You answered 0. I'm going to go ahead and offer you an incredibly good deal on workplace insurance for the low price of 20.
Activate defenses.
Low price up.
Fry that mother-juding rust bucket.
Thank you for accepting this very generous offer for a lifetime workplace insurance package. Please repeat your full name to digitally sign the agreement with Original Consumer Goods and to begin enjoying your new insurance.
Activate defenses now. Activate. Activate.
Thank you for digitally signing your new lifetime insurance package. All sales are final and there are no refunds.
Power on. Fry that fucker. Activate.
Thank you, Sir and or Madam, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Well, shitting shit.
Well, shitting shit. Wonderful. Yeah, exactly. Sir and or Madam. Okay, let's have a little look around. Hey, where's Wit?
Mira's like a really bitchy and neurotic version of my friend Liv from Casablanca. I miss Liv. She was the best.
Aww.
Blueprints of bots and what looks like neural interfaces.
Can I use it? No. Okay, sure.
Bots waiting for low-level formatting, new interfaces, new personalities, and
Wit.
a paint job.
God.
Also, in some
What the fuck are you
cases,
doing
the
here
scrap
today,
heap.
Petal? I give you the day off. I expect you to take the day off. It's not like me to be so fucking generous.
Nice to see you too, Mira. Hello, Wit.
Leave the half-wit alone. He's busy.
Okay,
I'm sure he can speak for himself.
it would be pretty awesome to be able
supposed
to
to be a
use a
joke
PC
for
like
Claire?
that.
No one fucks with wit besides me. Don't ever forget that.
What's up with your perimeter defense grid?
What's wrong with it is that it doesn't work and needs to be fucking fixed. That's what's wrong with it. Of course, I just sold our last maintenance bot, and I won't have another one ready for a couple of days. I might have to call a contractor to hire one of my own bots back. Once again, the gods shit in my face. Now get lost. I'm busy.
I hadn't even noticed Wit's leg before. Yeah, exactly, Vaden. Not sure. Name confirmed.
I know Mira took care of Wit
No,
when
no,
they were both
I'm
children
not
on
sure.
the streets of Mumbai. She loves him, and I think he'd do pretty much anything for her.
He has got a lot of body mods, doesn't he? Oh god, his left hand too. I hadn't even taken that close of a look at Wit. I mean, I knew his eyes were gone. Okay, there was something I needed to do with her, right? Data theft, yes.
I don't like her, but I sort of love her, I think. Could also be hate. It's a mix. It's complicated.
A love-hate relationship. Check.
Didn't I just tell you to get lost? What do you want?
I need your help.
Come again? Did I just hear what I think I heard?
I love her accent.
Favor. I need a favor.
That's what I thought I heard. This ought to be good.
I need to log into a server and download some data without getting
Caught? Easy. Why?
I'd rather not tell you what
Pass.
I can't really say because...
Pass.
Seriously? You're not going to do me this one favor after everything I've done
You
for
mean the paid work you've done for me? God, Bunchod? No.
Gone,
No, I'm
Bunchod.
Not unless you tell me why.
I love it.
Fine. My friend Baruti, the guy running the Uminska camp.
Uminska campaign. The Social Democrat Chodors. Yes, I know, get on with it.
Baruti has some suspicions. He asked me to log into their servers and download...
Data? Evidence? No problem. You need a sniffer and a cloak. 1 second.
Well, really? That was easy.
Try moving your fingers.
Moving my...
Just do it, Kutria.
I kind of want to know what that means,
No loss
but
of
I'm
motor
also
function.
hesitant of actually looking it up.
Moto, what do you...
My software's integrated into your iris HUD.
What?
Use your place. Look for the skull and crossbones. Use that to locate secure wire singularities. You'll need to connect to multiple nodes to download all the data. But don't stay too long in one spot, or you might get caught. Oh, and don't expect it to work indoors. Too much interference. Come back after you've procured the data, and I'll decrypt it for you.
And if I don't?
It's your data, technically. I'm just offering to help. Of course, no one else can break the encryption, so there's that.
Oh, sure, no one
You don't
else.
have a choice.
No ulterior motives.
None. Now scoot. I have work to do and you're distracting wit. That retard can't focus with all your nattering.
Bitch.
I heard that.
Good.
I'll call you up as soon as you activate the sniffer. But you'll need to do that outside. Too much interference inside.
Yeah, I know, Vayden. I quite like her. I mean, she is quite foul-mouthed. I can understand some people wanting to have something of a toggle for that in options, like, you know, excessive swears on or off. But, you know, I can appreciate it as a character. She's very much characterized by that. Okay, so this did not help us towards our first quest, which is what I want to investigate. Let's... Wait, why are those to the back of me white? I thought I investigated those. It looks like my save actually... No, it didn't go back. Let's see, this is one of the ones that are supposedly uninspected. Now it says heat, okay. I wonder if these change. Oh, hello, that one's not on. I guess they change based on what happens. That's interesting. But yeah, I can see how Mira is that type of character. It's much like how a character might be...
Nope,
oh.
That doesn't fit the lock on this hatch.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. How a character in a movie can be a racist because... Yes, that's the one I need. Because that's the character. It's a bad guy. You know, in the same way that she is very foul-mouthed and unpleasant because...
Cease and desist, citizen.
Whoops.
You are about to commit an act of terrorism against government property. I've been authorized to use deadly force if you do not immediately cease and desist.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm in plain sight of that guard. I need him to not see me or I'll be arrested. Sent to a prison camp, tortured, murdered, or, you know, fined.
Oh dear God.
There are major crimes being committed right around that corner. Honest.
I've been ordered to maintain this position. Move along.
There are major crimes being committed right around that corner. Honest.
I've been ordered to maintain this position. Move along.
I love it. Okay, so I need to figure out how to move him. But let's try and investigate the other...
Greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new...
We're gonna sick this robot on him. Give me the full pitch.
If I ask for... Yes, I do have a minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give me your whole pitch.
I thought the same thing, Vayden.
Leave nothing out.
I remember investigating those.
A safe and productive way to entertain yourself, alone or together with friends. authorities official.
I have a dreamer already. Thanks all the same.
My pleasure. Happy dreaming.
No. Can you come with me?
Greetings, consumer. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
I don't have time to listen to... If it shuts this... Ugh, annoying. I wonder what will happen. Ugh, go away, leave me alone, and never come back.
Unable to comply with request. Please contact Watty Corp Customer Relations for a complete list.
The other dialogue options have some fun dialogue. Cool.
Requests for sexual favors will be logged
Wait, what?
reported to the appropriate authorities. Watty Corp ad bots do not talk dirty or perform fellatio. Watty Corp ad bots will also not commit murder unless authorized to do so.
Unless authorized to do
Requests
so?
for a person, animal, or bot to be assassinated will be logged and reported to the appropriate authorities.
What? Okay, let's see if we can wait here. Get that bot to... There we go, there we go. Hi buddy.
You are looking absolutely radiant
Whoa.
today. May I have a minute of your time?
I don't know if you heard that, but I just remembered that I put a little dish from the oven against the washing machine, and the washing machine is running, so it slipped off and just...
I wonder what will happen if I... Yes,
Made a
I
terrible
do have
noise.
A minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give
Oh,
me
probably
your whole
Herb.
pitch. Leave nothing out.
The new Dream Machine by Watty provides a safe and productive way to entertain
There we go, there we go.
or together with friends.
I'm sure you won't be able to see me now.
Wide selection of designer-created dreams tailored to your every need and desire, including mature dreams for adult dreamers. The new Dream Machine also offers an easy way to create your own dreams.
Ha 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 ha! The perfect crime. We must tell the bot to screw off as interpreted as a sexual request. Yeah, no, dude, Erm even used an Fort Hannah. Hello. Jackpot.
Fort Hannah. Cute. Dreamers. What's Hannah doing with all these dream machines?
Is she selling them?
Someone must have left in a hurry. Are those Nella's sausages? I hope Hannah didn't eat any. Wait. Are these drawings of the mountains I saw in my dreams? And that creature, the Ula. How is that possible? How could Hannah know about my dreams?
The Ular? What? Oh, there we go. That's a photo of her with the other
Electronic
kid.
parts. I don't recognize any of them. It's a picture of two girls. That's the girl
There
I saw
we go.
earlier. And the other one, is that Hannah?
Must be.
It must be. She matches Nella's description.
Perfect. Now we can show that picture to the other girl. Your first playthrough, that bot was bugged and didn't patrol? Ah. When the latest save didn't fix it, you had to go 2 saves back? Aw, man. I'm just glad that worked. Do you remember those weird creatures that April saw in that underground city below Mercuria? Oh, yeah. April mentioned she never saw those creatures. Yeah, exactly. They look like trolls, right? The humming ones, the singing creature. We never did find out what they were. Okay, let's go back to this girl. Ugh, ad bots. Grubbers? That sounds like a Harry Potter name for a pet. Come here, Grubbers.
You're friends with Hannah, right?
What?
From the picture, it looks like you're good friends.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just go away.
Hannah's in trouble and I need your help finding her.
I don't know where she is. We're not friends anymore.
What happened?
She wanted me to stop using the dream machine.
Go.
Says it's a sickness, that I'm addicted.
Yeah.
We were best friends. More than that. But now, I haven't seen her in ages. The last time we spoke, she was upset and scared.
Why was she scared?
She didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, Vaynen.
She just...
Yep.
She said she needed to disappear for a while. She left her nest, found somewhere else to hide. I don't know where. I think she was afraid they'd get rid of her after she finished the job.
Who
were they?
I don't know, all right? I told you already, I haven't spoken to her since.
And you have no idea where I can find her? Maybe she mentioned something to you, somewhere she could be hiding.
No, There was another nest at the end of the bricks. She brought me there once.
Ah, the triangle.
She called it her secret burrow. No one goes there. It uses a different key from all the other shelters.
Pandubanta, anyone?
When she
Burrows?
wasn't looking, I grabbed an extra key that was lying around in case he ever needed to hide.
Perfect.
Maybe that's where Hannah is. But I honestly don't know. Please leave me alone.
Where's the key?
I don't fucking know! It's around here somewhere. I don't know. Can I go back to my dream now?
The dream machines, they're dangerous. I think they're dangerous. You shouldn't be hooking up.
What else is there to do in this rat hole? Study for my law degree?
Well,
Just fuck off back to your cushy upstairs
if you'd
life.
like.
And leave me alone.
So, find the vent tool in Abby's room. Oh god.
Nothing in here.
Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, let's go to the other one. How can Hannah make drawings of things Zoe knows from her dreams? Yeah, unless she's been in one of Zoe's dreams. Unless Hannah is possibly a dreamer. Or Zoe went into one of Hannah's dreams while she was a dreamer. Just like the other girl who remembered Zoe. This could be interesting. But yeah, the statues were rotated dials. I sort of remember what they looked like, yeah. There was an interesting reference, particularly because it was his reference of April not knowing anything about that world, even though she seemed, you know, by the time of Dreamfall, to be very well schooled on everything. Okay. Okay, examine, remove that thing. The pink head is what we need, right? Yeah. Combine that with the key handle. Go.
Avoid crowds. Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay connected to your...
Stay beautiful. Stay retro. There we go. Let's see if we can find Hannah. It's interesting, by the way, that Hannah also knows to avoid, or at least was distrustful of the dream machine. Oh, are we gonna sneak in the pipe? We are. Yes. Whoa.
Get the fuck out of here!
Are you Whoa, easy. Just put that knife down.
Who are you? What do you want?
The best thing to do right now is to stay calm and tell her my name. I should let her know why I'm here. I mean, she has no idea who I am.
Ooh.
The best thing to do right now is to stay calm and tell her my name.
Yeah, Queenie sent me.
I should let her know why I'm here. Queenie sent me.
Queenie? Why?
She's worried about you.
Tell her not to worry. Tell her I'm just peachy.
You don't look
get out.
peachy.
I finally found Hannah. Now I just need her to talk to me. I can't just tell Queenie you're peachy. She'll ask questions. She wants to know if...
I'm fine. Really.
Oh, yeah.
Abby said Hannah's scared, that she's on the run. I don't think she's fine at all. I don't believe her. There must be another way to get through to Hannah. Abby, if you're fine, why are you running?
Who said I'm running?
Abby did. She told me...
Abby?
Oh.
So that's how you found me. She blabbed that duper. She's always been weak.
I didn't give her much choice. I had to find you. She won't tell anyone.
She's always trouble. And she's addicted to the dream machine.
She really misses you.
She's not my responsibility. I'm not her girlfriend,
Not anymore?
I'm not good for her. She's not safe around me. She'll get hurt.
There we go.
Why?
We're getting somewhere.
Who's after you?
All these questions. Who are you again?
Zoe Castillo.
Right, and how is any of this your business, Zoe Castillo? Who do you work for?
Queenie.
No one. Seriously, enough with the paranoia. Queenie wanted me to find you. She's concerned. That's the only reason I'm here. You could show some appreciation for the people in your life who do care.
In my experience, they usually want something in return.
You might be surprised. Don't underestimate people.
Don't overestimate people. Look, I did stuff, a job, a dangerous job for some very dangerous people, and now I have to watch my back.
Then let us help you.
You can't help me. Queenie can't help me. No one can. If they find me, you really don't know who you're dealing with, and there's no way to stop them, all right? So just leave me be.
Could she be running from Mr. London? He controls the criminal underworld in Propast. He might be connected.
Yeah, I think she's running from Mr. London.
Maybe she's running from the Eye. They must know about Hannah's gang, and they can't be very happy about it.
I don't think she's running from the Eye. Here's my reasoning. If she were running from the law, she knows the law. They've been hiding from them for a long time. That's not the problem. No.
Could she be running from Mr. London?
This is the reason.
He controls the... I've run into Mr. London myself. I know how scary he can...
Mr. London? Right, sure. Scary. The people I'm hiding from are a lot worse than London.
Oh.
I'm done talking. Go back to Queenie. Tell her to not worry about me.
No.
I
We're
don't
not
think
done.
that'll be enough to make her stop worrying.
Fine. 1 second. Give her this. Tell her I got your message, that you did your job and that. Tell her that I'm working on it.
Those paintings in your room, did you paint them yourself?
You were in my nest.
I was looking for you.
That doesn't give you the right to break into my home, Suka.
Whoa.
Those
What's
are my
with
drawings.
the swear words?
Why?
I recognized the images from dreams. Look, I know this sounds crazy and I can't explain
They're
it,
from
but...
dreams, my dreams. And no, I don't use a dream machine. I just have weird dreams.
Why would we have the same dreams?
How do I know you're not lying? I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Just go away.
I just... yeah. Okay.
Bring Hannah's gift? No, I want to talk
Hannah
more
wants
to...
me out of here.
Please leave before anyone sees you here.
Ah!
I think she's done talking to me.
It's not safe for you to stay here.
Darn it, I want to talk more to... Ah!
Wait.
Yes!
Is it true? About your dreams?
I only remember the one dream, but there have been
Exactly,
many others.
Van. Worse than Mr. London.
Have amnesia, but my memories are starting to come back. And your drawings... I've seen those images before. It can't be a coincidence.
No coincidence, no story.
Mr. Brighton would be a lot
Zoe, right?
sunnier, Jexus.
Zoe Castillo.
I'll think about what you said, Zoe Castillo. If I think you're telling the truth, I'll look you up. Now I really need you to leave. I have things I need to do, and you shouldn't be seen down here with me.
Ah, darn it.
I'd like to be alone now. Please.
I really want to learn more about her. Darn it. You know, he already uses rocks. Yeah, but you know, rocks from the beach. I'm not sure how that makes them better rocks, but just... I heard you were pelted with rocks. Yeah, it's okay. There were rocks on the beach. It's not that bad. Alright, let's have a quick chat.
The Madame is in. She's been expecting you.
At long last, the castle dweller returns.
I'm really
Castle
sorry
dweller?
I took so long.
Tut tut, this is delicate work. Stand perfectly still. Fly, little one.
That is awesome.
You look tired, Miss Castillo. Is everything all right?
I haven't slept so well.
No. And have you
Oh,
found what you were looking
That's
for?
an interesting
You
little
mean,
pop-up.
Do I remember anything yet? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm working on it.
Don't expect your memories to arrive all at once and neatly organized. Like all awakenings, it can be a slow and befuddling process. The important thing is to embrace every memory and to push nothing aside. So, any news about our Hannah? I assume that's why you're here today.
She asked me to give you this. She says she's fine and that she's working on it.
How did she appear to you? Do you believe her when she says she's fine?
No, she is not
I
fine.
don't want to worry Queenie, but Hannah did not sound
Queenie
fine.
dialogues are important.
Maybe it'll hurt the campaign, but I don't think I should keep this from her. Honestly, I don't think she's fine. She's scared. Her friend Abby told me she's been hiding. She's afraid of something.
Honesty is the best
Someone.
policy.
She didn't say who?
Abby didn't know, and Hannah wasn't very forthcoming.
She doesn't trust many people. She barely trusts me, and I have... Well, I hope I've given her enough reasons to trust me. But she's had a hard life, poor girl. I appreciate your honesty, Zoe. Thank you for tracking her down.
Man, Queenie's
Where
awesome.
is she now?
It can't hurt letting Queenie know where to find Hannah. Maybe she can help. I can probably trust Queenie, but I don't want to betray Hannah's trust.
Ooh, this is tricky. Remember when Queenie said that she left behind her old name, etc. in book 1? Yep, where names weren't important anymore and that this was the name of her own choosing.
It can't hurt.
Oh,
letting
this is
Queenie know
difficult.
Where to find Hannah. Maybe she can help.
No, I think I need to
probably
earn
trust
Hannah's
Queenie,
trust.
but I don't want to betray Hannah's trust. I made a promise to Hannah.
There we go. And promises are important.
understand.
Yes!
I won't press the issue.
I knew she'd
even though I
understand.
might be in a position to help her. You have gone above and beyond your duty, Zoe. You have shown that you care about our community. And while I'm still worried about Hannah, at least now I know she's alive. Very well. You asked for my support, and you have it.
Sweet.
I will endorse your candidate. The bricks stand behind Unity and Leah Uminska.
Oh.
Maybe Unity is involved in something illegal. But if I tell Queenie that, she'll probably withdraw her support, and that will damage our chances in ProPast.
Okay, this is the time in the game where we're really getting interesting choices. This is what I love in gaming.
Maybe Unity and Uminska are innocent, but I can't keep the truth from Queenie, regardless of how it affects our campaign.
So this is difficult. We don't know yet. Exactly, Vaden. Great choice moments. Because these are when choices are relevant, I think. Sometimes you have these choices of eat the baby's face or give all your money to the mother. That's like, they might as well have called the choice good or evil. But this is a choice where it's, which is the better, or I guess which is the least bad? Do we accept her support right away, knowing that we have doubts, but we don't have proof for those doubts? Maybe those doubts are nothing. Maybe nothing is going on. Maybe nothing is going on, and then if we tell Queenie, she'll become too hesitant and indeed pull out her support. Oh god. This really is... I mean, this is a realistic choice. This is a realistic situation where you have to start making decisions based on incomplete information. I think... Okay, here's it. Queenie operates on honesty, right? She wants honesty above all else. She wanted to know why I supported Uminska. And if I'm starting to have my doubts, I should let Queenie know. We're gonna warn her. Oh god.
I wish I could just accept your support, but I can't. Not now.
Oh? And why is that?
Leia Uminska might be involved in something illegal, or at least unethical. We don't know for sure yet.
That is unfortunate. Even the possibility that Unity might be mixed up in something objectionable makes it impossible for me to lend my support to the campaign. I'm sorry, Ms. Castillo, but there is too much
I should have
at
also
stake.
pressed Y and see what you did.
I do hope your investigations uncover no funny business, but I'm afraid this means I cannot support the Social Democrats. I hope you understand my position.
Yeah, Ben, I
do.
completely forgot.
And I'm really sorry.
So am I.
You also warned her?
If you ever need my help with anything else, I'm here. I owe you that. I'm afraid there's
So you know
work
after
to do.
all?
So I'll have to ask you to leave. Good day, Miss Castillo.
Well, Scapro...
Before you go...
Yes?
You mentioned you weren't sleeping well. Do you
You as well,
dream?
Scapromo? Nice.
Constantly.
Let's finish this first.
Pay heed to your dreams, Miss Castillo. Do not underestimate them. I remember the first time you visited. I told you you weren't quite here. And you're not. Part of you is lost in dreaming. And part of you is a dream. You're not all here. That worries me. I think more than anything, you need to remember. And you need to wake up.
What do you mean by...
I don't know. Like I said, there is work to be done. But remember, I'm here if you need me.
Another reference to needing to wake up. Bring the data to Mira for decryption. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we still need to download it, okay. Pay attention, important advice from Queenie? Yeah, particularly, you know, the waking up part. Part of us is dreaming, part of us is a dream. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting concept. Most of all, we need to wake up. I think I've heard that before, haven't we? Wait, okay, so Mighty Sid warned her, Vane also warned her. About 85% according to Erm warned her. Excellent. Scapramo as well. Yeah, Scapramo, I don't think I have you on Steam, do I? That must be why we are not seeing your responses. Although... Oh, no. Yeah, I have Mighty Sid on Steam.
I don't have anything to contribute. I knew you wouldn't buy anything.
Shut up.
Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
How do we use this?
Iris, please activate Mira's cloak and turn on the data sniffer.
Whoa.
Secret Agent Zoe. I hate to admit it, but this is a bit exciting. Okay, Mira's calling.
I just got a ping from your Iris. Your vitals look normal, so I'm guessing my software didn't cause any permanent neural damage. Yet.
Oh, for God's sake!
Here's what you need to know, Petal. This is not a magic wand. You can't just wave it around and... Well, actually, it is a magic wand. Once you activate it, it'll scan for hidden wire singularities. The closer you are to a secure access point, the stronger the signal. You'll receive visual and oral indicators.
Sure, thanks,
Once you're close
Marvel.
enough, you can establish a direct link. Log in and start downloading your data. Don't stay too long in one spot. Use multiple access points, or the Syndicate sniffers could track you down. All set?
Wait, I don't know if I
Come
can...
back when you have the data, and I'll decrypt it for you. And remember, Kutia, if you get caught, we never fucking met.
Such an insulting woman. Wait, what? Is Queenie's a location? What? Wait, what? What? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to now activate... Oh, no. Queenie was not the first to advise me to wake up. Yeah, exactly. So it's very interesting that that keeps coming back. So, what am I supposed to do?
Wait, there's a hidden access point on Queenie's boat. That's odd. Who operates their own singularity?
Queenie,
I can't
apparently.
use her singularity to download the data. I won't risk Queenie getting caught up in this.
Yeah, that seems very dangerous. Also, would you get an eye implant like this? I know we talked about this yesterday as well, but I'd be very concerned. Because I just listened to this podcast, Neil deGrasse Tyson podcast, where they were talking about how they're already working on what they're calling, what was it again, deep neural stimulation, which is implanting things in somebody's brain to help them through things. Like the example they gave was, for example, somebody who has a post-traumatic stress disorder, that when they start getting a panic attack, that there's a chip that could immediately release some or stimulate the release of hormones so that they would calm down again, which seems cool. But I'm very hesitant about, you know, the abuse of it. How easy would it be for a political party to release endorphins when I see their ad and, you know, make me depressed or angry when I see somebody else's ad?
I think
I'm
those are meant to
concerned.
represent reaching for the sun, or maybe playing basketball. One of the two.
Where? So, is this?
OCG commissioned that holosculptor from Emma de Friche, which is just the weirdest
Friche?
coincidence. And then again, she is a really famous artist.
Come on, Emma de Vrijer. Wait, but is this supposed to be... Oh, artificial sun.
There's a
There we
wire
go.
access point inside OCG's artificial sun, just like everyone's been saying.
Hack it.
Alright, let's do this. First account, logging in. Ah, success! Downloading the first chunk of data. Oh shit, Cloak's given me a warning. I need to log out. I got 37%. Yeah, okay. I'll need to find another access point and use the second account.
Well, alright. Let's have another walk. There we go. Dinner's ready. Spinach, carrots, tofu, and garlic with a dash of sambal. Spinach, carrots, tofu, and garlic. Hey, Vaden, could you send me that recipe? I'd love to try that. Let's go down. Think of the car crashes with them eye implants. Oh yeah, somebody getting a call in the middle of driving. Though I imagine in this future they'll have self-driving cars. Oh. What is... Wait. Oh, it'll be somewhere up there, right? Sure, I'll send it. Perfect. Thank you, Vaden. Ah, that sounds great. I got one of those deep freeze pizzas today. I ran a little bit out of time, so I figured I just needed something quick. Not happy about that.
Marta Rebus comes across as an
never
intelligent and
taste
informed
okay.
candidate, but she doesn't stand a snow cone's chance in Hades.
Okay, so I'm close here. Wait. Is this a walkway? Can I get up there?
Do not resist. Do not question.
Yep, I can get up there. Okay, that's where I need to go. Hey! Public. Oh, Hannah had a public shirt on. That's cool. I don't know, it would be interesting if, like Mira, you could see her just stand there and her desktop was projected in front of her and she could use her hands to type. That would be pretty cool to have your PC with you always. Not in the way of a laptop, but literally in the way of it's just there. You can just turn it on wherever you are, whenever you are.
There's a live access point inside. Weird. I haven't ever seen anyone use this lab. Here we go again. Logging in. Downloading. And time to pull out. 81%. Almost there.
Nice.
One
just
more
need
access
one more.
point and I should have all the data.
I don't think I can get down there, can I? I'd probably have to turn back. Yeah, I do. Okay. You wish you were better cooking proper dinners? Make some mean moose burgers. I have never had a moose burger. Yeah, I've every now and then I resort to, like today I shouldn't have made that deep freeze pizza. I'm really disappointed in myself. Normally I cook for myself, and I tend to keep something in the fridge for, you know, when I've had a real long day work, but then I prefer still something I've made myself, because usually, actually no, everything I make myself is better than what I order out for, or something that I just buy in an instant form. And, you know, I can't cook restaurant level food. You know, if you're in a restaurant, there's some dishes that really the chefs make better than I can. But usually when you order things out, that's not the best stuff.
There's an access point up on that wall. I guess they installed it when the Eye took over the building.
Remote desktop for your eye implant, that'd be amazing.
Point. Not unless I really, really want to get caught.
Although, I don't know about remote desktop. My office does that now. They've really switched to this Microsoft Office 365 package, and it's super annoying. You use SharePoint and everything, and it's all touted as, oh, it's amazing, it's all cloud-based servers, it's wonderful, you can access it anywhere, but really what it means is that everything is slower, because it has to load through their servers. Everything's a little bit more annoying because it doesn't integrate with Windows Explorer anymore. It should, but it doesn't. So basically I have to use a web interface to do something I just want to have locally.
Traffic. Keep walking.
So remote desktoping, not that big of a fan of it. Give me a good old SSH connection to my server and I'm happy. Really now, this random shop? No, the Watty Corp logo. Justice! Oh, you jerk. Fine, I'll go up and over. Any sysadmin that says they love working with SharePoints are liars. Yeah. Yeah, SharePoint, I strongly dislike it. But unfortunately, colleagues have gotten to be real big fans of it. So they're all singing the praises of SharePoint. There we go. And so that's what we have. But it's actually interesting how that works. Like for work, we got this Nokia Microsoft phone. And the great thing is, management chose for that phone because it was a good, solid, cheap option that used Microsoft. And if you talk to anybody at the IT department, they're like, why the hell did anyone get these Nokia phones? They're cheap pieces of crap and they don't work. And they're outdated and they're going to be replaced in a year. So they see nothing but disadvantages. It's so funny how that works, where literally the IT department is saying, if they'd asked us, we could have easily told them not to take that phone. It's the Watty Corp logo, isn't it? Yes, it is.
There's an access point embedded in the base of the Watty logo. Makes sense. Last one. I'm getting paranoid about warning
Hey,
signals going off
Serg.
somewhere.
Nice to see you. How are you
97%,
doing?
98. Oh, that's it. That's all of it. Yay, Zoe.
Yay,
Oh,
Zoe.
shit. It's encrypted. Just like Mira said it would be. Well, I don't have a choice. I'll have to go back to see Mira.
There we go. Exactly, Magpie. The cloud is storing your stuff on other people's PC. That's why I host my own cloud service, because I just don't feel comfortable storing all my stuff on somebody else's PC with the trust that everything will be handled safely and securely and, you know, ethically. But I don't know. It just seems real I don't know, not dodgy, but just, it's literally the same as somebody saying, you know what, just give me all your stuff. I'll keep it safe, I promise. No thanks. Venus maybe one or two takeout delivery places worth ordering from, but due to taste, not due to healthy food. She wants about $25 into exactly. That's the other thing about takeout. It is not healthy. And the thing is, usually, you know, when you cook your own food, you can make it exactly the way you like. When you order something, you get what you're served. So there are dishes. For example, the Indian restaurant. I love Indian food. And they'll send over dishes, and they're great, but they'll be a little bit too spicy for me, for instance. If I make it myself, I can make it exactly as spicy as I like.
So you're not completely useless after all. That's a surprise. Come over here. I'll download and decrypt it.
Oh, exactly, Magpie. Yep. Apple. Leaky bucket.
One sec. Basic encryption.
Oh,
standard
sorry,
protocols.
Hey, kitty.
Let's take a look.
Hey, little buddy.
I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Well, it's code for
Financial
program.
transactions, Petal. Big ones. From various shadow accounts into the party's campaign. Well, fuck me. What do we have here?
Unity's taking bribes.
Well, yes, obviously. These are just standard corporate shadow accounts. Won't be too hard to trace the transactions. No, I'm talking about the rest of it.
What
there
rest?
There are detailed records of meetings between Ominsker and Konstantin Wolf.
What?
Arranged and attended by Watticorp officials.
What?
What?
Jesus
Kidding
Christ. Me. The Mother Chords have kept files on everything. Like it's just business as usual. What a bunch of gandas.
Notice her implant.
And look at this. You know there's been talk about regulating the Dream Machine?
Yeah. Uminsky's been an outspoken proponent for regulation, and
according to this, if Unity wins, Uminsky's going to give Watty a carte blanche to sell Dream Machines and operate Dream Emporiums in Europolis.
Kidding me.
Watticorp will be able to provide government-licensed Dreamtime access to everyone, everywhere, all the time, unrestricted.
Evil
so
bastards.
Uminsky's not the messiah this city was hoping for after all. There goes my vote. To shit.
So,
I'm glad we stopped Queenie supporting her.
I'm saying the bribes and kickbacks are only part of the story, Betel. I'm saying Ominsker is collaborating with both Konstantin Wolf and Watticorp. And fuck knows who else. Whether it's for money or power or some other reason, who knows? They can't both win the election.
In other words, it's bad.
Badder than bad, Petal. This could be the biggest, baddest thing since the last time Watticorp was in the news for trying to fuck us over.
Contemporary America.
I still don't understand what Uminska stands to gain from collaborating with Wolf and European Dawn.
I'm sure the answer's in there. Somewhere. There's terabytes of this shit. We've only scratched the surface. But this is not my problem, it's yours.
Poor Baruti.
Take it.
Wow, shit. What should I do?
Your data, your problem. I can't tell you what to do with it, but I can tell you what I would do.
Plaster
This
it
belongs to
everywhere.
the world. Keeping it secret benefits no one. If I were you, I'd publish it anonymously. Luckily for both of us, you're not me. Whatever you decide, Betel, you'll want to tread carefully. Heads will roll. Make sure one of them isn't yours.
I wonder if we need to go
Also,
to the hand that
don't
feeds.
bring the eye to my doorstep. I'll deny everything and throw you to the wolves. No offense, Gotia.
None taken.
I've uploaded the decrypted data to your iris. It's locked to your voice print. Go do whatever it is that you're going to do, and leave me out of it.
To Brutio to the hand. What? Bring the data to Sully at the hand that feeds, or bring the data to... Oh no! You jerks! You're kidding me! Ah! Dear God. Moose is the best meat for burgers. Reindeer is great too. You use that in the stew? I have never had either. I have no idea what those taste like. Share about you exactly, Jex's. Democracy bought and sold. Another great choice. And indeed, another great choice. Here's the thing. Oh, God. Favorite choice in the entire game? It is... You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a little walk. Wait, what?
How are you getting on with, things?
Oh, Brutti.
Actually, I just finished. Where do you want to meet?
The Cabana, on Sun and Shine Plaza. I needed some artificial stimulants to keep me going. Meet me there, whenever you're ready.
Will do.
Oh, God. The Baruti or the hand? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a walk. We're just gonna take a walk while we think about this. It's almost trolly how this game offers these paths. I love it. This is exactly what I'm looking for in games. To give me these choices. Give me choices where the alternatives are realistically difficult alternatives. You know, that not the whole, do you want to be evil, do you want to be good, but these things of... Exactly this. What is the best thing to do right now? So, we have definitive...
You don't have to stop me there. I don't have anything to contribute.
Corroborating evidence
You're making a smart
that the Uminska campaign is in league with the Wolf campaign. So, if we let one or the other win... Here's the problem with this choice. Why can I not go to Baruti and say, I have this data and I'm going to give it to the hand that feeds? Why can't I discuss this with him first? Because I kind of feel like I want to give it to the hand that feeds to get all this out there, get the data out there, get the info out there, have people know what's going on. Baruti is the one who gave us the data and had us look for him. So here's my problem. I feel like just directly going to the hand that feeds betrays Baruti's trust. But would Baruti even keep it to himself? Ah. Another streamer watches this game's exact choice cost an hour-long discussion in chat about how to deal with the choice. Oh, I can see. Just blatantly throws out info out there, has a WikiLeaks kind of feel. Can a public handle a kind of revelation? Will there be chaos? I don't think WikiLeaks has ever really caused chaos like that. I mean, in the American election, it definitely influenced things when there was a political agenda behind what was being published at what time. So I'm not saying it's innocent, you know, politically innocent and to just throw things out there. That would be naive. Discuss possible consequences? It's tricky when people have already played the game, of course, because you know the consequences. You can discuss it with him? Wait, Mighty said, are you sure? Because I've been hurt by games before. The thing I don't want to happen is that I go to Baruti and she's like, oh, here's the data, let me delete it off my phone, and let's make sure we can never use this data ever again. I want her to be able to go to him, to talk to him and say, hey, I'm gonna give this to Hand That Feeds and here's why. Your first playthrough is basically no choice? Really? Why was there no choice for you? Save it and try? Yeah, that might be the best thing. Right, there's no save button. We kind of make saves, the game auto-saves, which is good, I think, which causes us to have to do this like this. We can't just give it to him and then think, I don't like this, rewind, and then make a different choice. And I mean, in what other game would we have a moment where Zoe's just walking through the city trying to think of what to do? I mean, Konstantin Wolf, we can't have him win. But if we have Konstantin Wolf and Uminska both out of the picture, does Dieter Gross win? What should you say about Dieter Gross? Let's have a look at that banner. See, Konstantin Wolf is definitely fascist. Wait, there was a use option here. A hand. Oh.
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. Dieter Gross. Dependable, conservative, boring old white dude. The Alliance is not going to win. They spent the last 7 years running Europolis into the ground.
Conservative, huh? You also keep thinking you can make saves? Yeah, exactly. So here's the problem. Can any of you confirm that I can talk to Baruti and then say, hey, I'm gonna give this data, but I want you to know first? Because here's my thing. If I were really in this position, if I were Zoe right now, that's what I would do. I would go to Baruti, tell him, yes, you gave me this data, but we stumbled on something bigger than the two of us, and I need to move on this. That's what I want to do. And if I cannot explain this to Baruti, then... Wait, is that a symbol of the balance? If I cannot explain this to Baruti without giving him the data, then I want to go to the Hand That Feeds. Your thought process when you did this first time was Mira said heads will roll. You like Sully more than Baruti, so you give the data to Baruti so Sully doesn't get in trouble. Ah. Regardless of who you go to, you have the option to back out before making the choice final. Perfect. In that case, we talk to Baruti. Whee! After playing with the pigeons.
I'm a root man. Get your
Okay. I love that he has a balance symbol. What a decision.
I've never seen Baruti this dejected before. I feel for him. This was his life. He's really down. And I'm about to make his day even worse.
I love that. Well, ding! Well, ding!
Hey, Sisi. Thanks again for helping out. It means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So, tell me, did you get it?
I need to make a decision. Either I hand Baruti the data, or I give it to the Hand. I don't think there's a right answer. I just have to follow my gut. This data won't just change our lives. It's going to affect millions of people. Is it worth it? Maybe it'd be better to keep it to ourselves and trust that the truth will come out some other way.
No. We have an ethical responsibility, now that we know, to bring this out there.
I need to tell him what's on that stick. Regardless of what I do next,
yes.
Baruti deserves to know. I looked at the data. I know what it means.
You do?
I had to have it decrypted, and... You were right. It's bad. Not only is Unity taking corporate money, they're colluding with Konstantin
I'm
Wolf,
worried about you and Vampiric
and
Fish. You're getting
Uminska's
possessed by him.
Involved. I'm sorry,
Jesus, Zoe. Give me the data. I need to see this for myself.
I don't want to hand over this data. Collusion, exactly. I'm gonna not hand over the data. I want to give it to Sully.
I'll let him take it from here. Whatever happens next is not up to me.
How could you? How could you, Vanen?
It can't be up to Baruti to decide what to do with it. This belongs to everyone.
Hold on. View all friends. Let's, oh, there we go. Invite. Accept that invite. But this...
I'll let him take it. It can't...
This won't update directly, obviously.
It can't
We're not going to hand over this data.
What to do with... I'm sorry, Baruti.
Sorry? What do you mean?
I need to tell him the truth, but I can't let him know that I don't trust him with the data.
It was on his breath that we got the data. He deserves it. Yeah. He just went the hand directly without talking to Baruti. Ooh, Scaparmon. I know, Vanen. It was thanks to him that we got the data. This is what makes the choice so difficult to me. I feel like we owe a debt to Baruti. Baruti is the one who had the data and gave us the data and asked us to help him specifically. So, to me that feels like we have some sort of a debt to Baruti. You're right there. You know, he does have some claim to the data, but what we found is bigger than him having doubts of whether or not there are bribes in the campaign. This is about the very campaign itself being an act of collusion. That needs to go out.
I can't lie to him. He deserves to know why.
Oh, Baruti, I liked you.
I can't give you the data. If this means what I think it means, you're too close to the campaign, to Uminska.
I see.
I respect you and I care about you, Baruti, but this is bigger than us.
It is.
You're implicated by proxy, and so am I. It wouldn't feel right giving you the data.
Exactly.
You're taking it to the hand.
Yes.
Yes.
I wish you wouldn't. But I understand why you think that's the right thing to do. And I respect your honesty.
Thank you, Baruti.
I need to get going. There are preparations that need to... I need to prepare.
Baruti...
It's been a pleasure working with you, Zoe. Honestly. I wish you the very best.
You're breaking my heart. But this is exactly what I would have done. Were I, Zoe, in that situation, this is exactly what I would have done. Talk to him, out of respect, tell him first what was going on and what was going to be happening, and then go to the hand that feeds, because this is too big to keep.
Look over here!
Don't fall asleep.
Feel free to move on.
Fall
That's it.
asleep. Damn you, Jexus. Baruti will certainly remember this. I hope this won't come back to haunt me somewhere. God, Vaden, I'm very interested in seeing how this game will differ from your experience. Having gone directly to Baruti, I'm very interested in seeing what that does to the story, what could have happened. Oh man, but we had to. We had to. I strongly believe it's exactly as you said. This is the exact moment where what you find is larger than what you sought. Were it just about, hey, is Uminska on the up and up? Can I ethically still support this vision? I can see how you keep it close within the organization. In this case, the organization itself is fraudulent, and that has to come out because it could affect so many more lives than just the two of you. Wait, what? George Orwell? Oh, let's see. Freedom of the press, if it means anything at all, means the freedom to criticize and oppose George Orwell. Nice.
I have something for you.
Ah, a professional visit. Now I am intrigued. So what is it that you may have for me?
Ah, the only winning move,
come on.
Jexus.
Don't leave me in such suspense.
Documents linking Unity and Uminska to Watercorp and Wolf.
I beg your pardon? Where in Manu's name did you find these documents?
Baruti tipped me off. He's had his suspicions and he asked me to find evidence.
And you brought it to me, to the hand, instead of your...
It seemed like the right thing to do. That data, it's all in there, all you need for a full exposé.
Christ our Savior on a bucking bicycle.
It's dangerous information, Sully.
Oh, we'll keep your name out of it. Yours and his. Be sure of that. Gasha! And I was going to vote for Uminska. The hand endorsed her, for crying out loud. Are you sure about this? About giving the data to us?
No, but I don't want anything more to do with it.
Yeah, nice War Games reference, Jexus.
Right away. We'll need to verify every fact and triple check with our own sources.
Will you ask Uminska or Watercorp for a response?
Huh? Oh, well, that depends. If there's a chance they could destroy the evidence or hide the trail, then no. No, we won't. And this is why we must move fast. I need everyone to come in. I don't care if they're half a world away. Everyone!
Please keep me in the loop.
This is the best decision.
I promise. Now, please, excuse me, Zoe.
Of course, yeah.
We did the right thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, return home. I don't want to talk to that jackass. But yeah, exactly, Vadim. Each choice is justified, which is why they're so difficult. Exactly. That is why I feel these are very realistic choices. Because in real life as well, it's never... A choice is never as easy as this is the right choice and that's the wrong choice. It's always, who do you harm? Who do you not tell? Like, in my job, I have to make decisions about students. And usually type of decision involves blocking a student's progression. I'm trying to give you examples without giving you examples because I need to, keep things private for students, but usually it involves things like blocking a single student's study progress, because that means treating all students more equally. Like, everybody can see that, a student has nearly all the points to be able to progress, to go to study abroad or whatever, and there's just a couple of little things that they need to finish off. But the problem is, if we say that of that student, there are other students who miss other things who would then equally qualify to go abroad, for instance, to continue their program. But since we don't want them going, we have to block the one student. Things like that. It's neither decision is good. Neither decision leaves you with a happy feeling, but it works out. It has to, really. So Jexus mocks this, but you know how you are in these games. You can never be the bad guy. Seems like this is just impossible. Yeah, that's what I like about this. That, there are a bunch of bad decisions or decisions with bad consequences, and you need to pick one. I love it. So saying, just to point out another possible angle, if you give the data to hand, how will Reza deal with things, or not Reza? And that is tricky. How Hannah mentioned she's hiding from something larger than Miss London. We find out that all political movements are bought. Yikes! Yeah, that is a scary implication. Ah, sorry to hear that, Then somebody like me probably made a decision like that. Well, if they're anything like me, the people who made that decision, I can tell you, we don't do those things on purpose or to harm individual students. We really do it to make the entire program safe.
Avoid unsafe encounters. Avoid any unauthorized communications.
Yeah, what a choice.
Avoid demonstrations.
Glad we get a little jog to relax after this. nearly all the adverts here are Dream Machine ads. The greater good, the greater good! Well, Jax is, yeah, sadly, a lot of the time it is. It's interesting though, it's really given me a perspective on when I see people complain about, you know, bureaucracy, this is needless bureaucracy, or this is political talk, blah blah blah, and they're so upset about it. Now that I have the experience sort of from the other side, where I can really see the value of a measure of control systems and, you know, bureaucratic process, administrative process, where I can really see how, yes, you know, I'm responsible for about 1,500 students and their study programs and the validation of those. And at that point, I can see how certain things, certain decisions have to be made and certain things have to be administrative, and it's given me a better understanding of, you know, when I have to fill in taxes and fill in bunch, form this and form that, and I don't meet this requirement by one, whatever it is, I can see, I can understand why, and why it is actually beneficial for the larger whole. Finish your math book less than 2 months into the first semester, give me a new copy of the same book.
You really threw us a curveball today.
Oh God, Reza, I forgot.
Not at all. I mean, it's great. Well, it's huge, but well, I guess it just confirms my fears.
Shut up, not Reza.
About the election work.
Yeah, well, I guess you were right.
You know it's not about that.
No, of course not. Anyway, let's talk.
Yes, let's.
Okay, I hope I get an option dump him. Ah! I wanted the option talk to him, dump him, so I could just swipe right as quickly as possible. I don't know whether swiping left or swiping right is the positive thing. I don't know. I've never done that stuff. Chapter 5, Anamnesis. Wait, what is Anamnesis again? 10 days later.
General, you call for me.
Step inside, Vamon.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why you were summoned.
I find them using a map.
You see, something's been bothering me.
Mia?
I've spoken to your men at the Keep, and their story's the same as yours. There was a riot instigated by the Resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle Alvani was killed. His body was inconveniently burned in the fire. It was a bloodbath, one that someone will have to answer for someday.
Certainly, General. I will see to it.
No.
I'm sure you will. I also spoke with some of the surviving prisoners. Their story diverged significantly from yours.
There we go.
That doesn't surprise me. They're a treacherous lot,
hey,
looking
have
for
fun
any
playing
excuse
Blades,
to spread
Jaxus.
discord.
Maybe so. But before the riot broke out, the Warden claims he was ordered to execute the Apostle. By you, personally, Commander.
Lies!
There we
the
go.
infidel is trying to save his own skin.
Glad we kept him alive.
But what reason would he have to lie? It doesn't absolve him of any responsibility in regards to the riot. He still awaits his trial at Coldstone. He tells me the executioner's sword had been sharpened to take Alvani's head at first light. I'm not saying I trust the man. He's a cruel little person. But he appears to respect the chain of command.
And what did the prisoners tell you?
That the riot was set in motion to free the Apostle, not murder him. And that it succeeded.
That's preposterous. Kian Alvane is ashes. He walks in shadow, lost and afraid, far from the glory of the First Mountain and the light of the Goddess.
So you tell me, Commander, and I'd hate to think you're lying to me or omitting the truth. Your relationship with Alvani. There was animosity. You knew each other when you were boys.
We had run-ins. When we were both on the streets of Sidir, it wasn't uncommon.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago. We were past that.
I'm glad to believe you, Commander. Your position here is important to me, to the Six, to all of Azadir.
Okay, kitty butt.
Have I not always served the Goddess and my people here? Have I not proven myself to the Six and the Council? to the seat, to you. Any suggestion that I'm less than faithful.
Yeah, about that.
It greatly offends me.
Face offends me.
I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. I have no wish to see you placed in chains. I want to believe you.
Thanks, sir.
And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter, because something about it is not right. Something about it bothers me. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not. I walk in the light, Mir. Everything I do for my nation and my people.
So
Very well.
you claim.
You may go.
May the goddess protect you, General.
You don't need to say it like a threat.
The light shine upon us all and illuminate our path.
So I wonder if he told him because I kept the warden alive. I wonder what happened had I decided to kill the warden. He would not have any corroborating evidence. That'd be very interesting.
Night, Ulvik!
Oh yeah, that general plays the cards very well.
For us, Ulvik?
Right, so a man comes into my bar this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night, in the magic ghetto.
Man says there's
And
talk
there's
of a
a
raid.
list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
I love
But
his
why
apron, by the
now?
way.
I mean, it's not payback, is it?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Caused a fair bit of ruckus, that. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion. Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Come on. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
Mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for her, Kian,
Nice.
it appears to have been appreciated.
Success.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight, before they lose control of Old Town.
Well, they're not wrong. So, we need to find out who's on this list, and we need to know when they're going to strike and from where, and we need to...
Meowing like a tiny
One
little
thing
kitten.
at a time. First we must learn if, when, and where this raid is taking place. Then we must warn our friends, including the mole. And then we must get our own people to safety before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke. Liko?
I'll start with our people in the ghetto. Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Oh,
Will
it'll
do.
take longer.
Good luck, the both of you.
Watch your back.
Okay, let's go warn the mole. Yeah, that general...
Kian, if I may have a word. In private.
All right.
I have a message from a common friend.
Oh, the red-haired girl.
She wishes to see you, alone, as soon as possible.
All right, Rodri.
She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Elvik.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merryminstrom until she does.
A place overlooking Old Town. That's interesting. But yeah, that general, I like how he does his politicking. He's clearly indicating that he knows something is up without any hint of actual direct accusation. I like it. Southern April seems like a rooster and a kitten, yes. Let's take the time to... There we go.
The rooster and kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. The rooster and kitten. The rooster and kitten. The rooster and kitten. The rooster and kitten.
I was hoping he'd make that comment. Okay, so we already read those, right? Yeah, we did. A place overlooking Old Town. Let's see. What do we have there? E is the Magic Ghetto. Shady Key, Mercury Harbor. What place? Friar's Keep overlooks Old Town. 3 is the Magic Market. That wouldn't be it. 2 is the Petrified Tree. You know what? Let's go to 2. I kind of want to see that. Ulvik reminds you of Renee from Hello Hello. Listen very carefully. Fresh scissors, only ones. Oh yeah, exactly, Maiden. Can you look at the plaque near the door? Doesn't look like it. We have to examine the logo next to the tavern door. You know, it's... I mean, other than the cat riding the rooster, which is awesome, doesn't seem like a thing that I can investigate. Let's see, is there another plaque? I can remember doing that there. Maybe that was in the previous chapter. Hello, hello. I was walking through the back passage when I heard the balls wrong. Wait a minute. The Petrified Tree, is that where Obnoxus was? It was. That's Obnoxus's home. I want to get in there.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
There we go, there we go. It is Obnoxus's home. Look at this. It looks exactly the same. Oh, this is amazing. If only you could read my saves and the thing I'd planted here. Oh, wonderful. I love that they put that in there. Oh, that's glorious. We get to walk around in 3D? Exactly. Oh, I'm so happy that we get to see this. Oh, it was so fun talking to Obnoxus. I love the idea of his people. Wait a minute, in Obnoxus' home? Haha! I've been later book. The Black Rooster statue inside the bar can't be inspected until book 3. Huh, okay. So this wasn't it. Let's have a further look. A place overlooking Old Town. You can find her in a place overlooking Old Town. Okay. So we're now in the bones. Let's return to Old Town. It might be.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the
Who's there?
Nobody. There we go. It might be outside of Old Town, of course, but who knows? Let's see. This leads up. Can I get in there? Nope. But yeah, I love being able to walk through all of Mercuria in 3D. This would be amazing for the longest journey itself.
Good day. I deal in something everyone can appreciate. Reliability. I do away with uncertainty, apply precision where others apply faith, and produce potions devoid of pesky sorcerer side effects.
So you say.
She's a sandwicher, practitioner of the ancient art of sandwiching, and also an alchemist, retired.
Sandwicher?
You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be?
Actually, that sounds delicious.
Lady there. You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them, and you're sort of indistinct. Balance be damned. I think I need glasses. Sure you don't want a nice lump of pickled cow's kidney? It's the perfect late night munch.
Okay. Here's a magic ghetto, shady key. Is C still in Old Town? Yeah, it is. Iread Avenue. Let's have a look there. There we go. That's this direction. Let's have a look there. People haven't played the first two games. Just look at the tree and go, "Huh, tree with a door in it." Ah, they're missing out on so much. That's I think the biggest advantage of playing through.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
That's why I love playing through the franchise. The same with the Witcher series. I can see how many people just played Witcher 3, and then they miss so much of what made The Witcher good. Playing the first two games, reading the books. Oh, poor kitty. You're so meowy today. But
So I heard someone.
that gave
Anyone there?
so much more information. And I think it's the same with Longest Journey. Just having played those games gives you so much more information, so much more background, so much more context to everything. Oh, we're back at the Rooster and Kitten. So a place overlooking Old Town. I wonder if she might speak metaphorically.
People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst.
Petrified Tree must be the only place in Mercury with a copy of The Lord of the Rings. I forgot about that. There is a copy, it's in the Dark Library. Ah! Good pointer, good point. It would be. It would be. I mean, we know The Lord of the Rings to be in the Petrified Tree, but we also know that the Dark Library has all copies of every book. Well, not all copies of every book, at least one copy of every book. God, the tower. That horrific Tower of Babel. Dark Crypt's Library should have one too, but that is not Mercury. Ah! Fair enough, fair enough. That is a thing overlooking Old Town. Can we get up there? Don't think we can. God, I just like the design of all of this. Let's see. We're close to... Yeah, we're heading in the direction of the Journeyman Inn, aren't we? I just like walking around and examining everything. The Law Office of Dellen, and Dellen. Oh, Dellen, and Quick. What is up with that X? Well, this is a place overlooking Old Town, I guess. Is that her? That must be her. That is Anna. Okay. Let's have a chat.
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Mercuria beautiful, especially in summer. Of course, those metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day.
You always were?
Someone, actually.
What?
And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
hold on, you always were? This is the second time we meet. This is the second time she implies that she's known us for a long time. Is she outside of time? She knows us from the future.
It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information. She knows something about tonight. It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information.
It can hurt. Even though I think she's on the up and up?
She knows. Saving someone for a rainy day.
There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical. We both know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
They'd strip him of his rank. He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise. You know, the more things you forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never comes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
I like those
Why'd
two.
you give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage.
Because you're a time traveler,
but
right?
I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it. Save some lives. Or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up here to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone. I've been burned in the past.
But why me?
In the past?
Because you, Kian, I trust.
Well, hello, look at that. Oh, what? Oh god, it's timed. You know what? We're gonna kiss her.
I can't.
We're just gonna kiss her. I know we should probably end up with April, but I want to see where this leads.
Why did you? Anna.
I love it. Time thing. I saw it quickly enough to see that you didn't kiss her. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Here's my reasoning. I didn't have time to walk you through it because it was a time choice. I think that somehow she's from the future, or she traveled in the past, because she says she knows Kian Alvane. How? How could she know him when we just met 10 days ago? So I think she knows him, she traveled back in time, or she saw visions, who knows what's going on, but I think she knows him. And yes, I think that April is the one who ends up marrying Kian, because she becomes Lady Alvane. Although, interestingly enough, Saga, if I recall correctly, the two parents were also called Alvane in that house. But primarily, I kissed her because I thought this would be an interesting story. She already leaned that close in, and Kian didn't stop her. So I think it would just be interesting if that kiss happened, and then there's this question of what's going on. They weren't? They weren't Mighty Sid? Oh, that makes it even more interesting. You didn't kiss her? Ah, yes. Something seemed off about it. She knows Kian does not know her as well as she knows him. It seemed odd to suddenly force such an intimate moment. Nah, this is It might be, Vaynen. She might be manipulating Kian. But I also like the idea of seeing where this goes. That, you know, maybe she does know him a lot more. More fun twists have happened. Kian doesn't kiss a random woman you just met. The answer of facts you already know. Oh yeah. That's good, because I wasn't sure. Ah, this is interesting though. Okay, Shady Key. It's a long walk, but let's take the long way around. I just figured this would be interesting, and this would maybe be a moment where he is on my honor Hilaris, accountant. That's Honor Hilaris, the Nazi, National Front member.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly.
No, I think it would be more interesting to have that kiss. And I think this might have been a moment as well where Kian was surprised by it. She just leans in and kisses him, and it's this moment of, what? And before he can react, it happened. I like seeing where this goes. It's the fact that Alvana was not mentioned in the interlude. Oh, yeah. So then there's still the idea, as far as I know, that... Actually, no, never mind. Lady Alvane was the one who spoke there, and my reason for assuming that it was April... Not in Shady Key yet. My reason for assuming it was April is because Crow spoke to her, and that was the only major character we knew at that time. But it was in a house outside of time and space, so that is where Saga is currently being born, or currently being raised.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour.
So,
what's it called again?
I still think that April is Lady Alvane, the one who talks to Crow, the one we see at the end there, the one who tells that story. I still think that's the case, and if she's Lady Alvane, then maybe she ends up marrying Kian. But it all depends on that place outside of time and how time works and whether or not she grows up enough... Wait, that's where the mole is? It was in Shady Key, wasn't it? Wait. It's G? Oh, this is Shady Key. Did I misunderstand, or were we not supposed to try and find that guy? Wait. We don't have a quest marker for it. I'm gonna go in this direction. Let's keep the cushion alive. Where does Lady Alvana come from? And who is this Anna? What's her connection with Kian? Exactly. I'm very much of the idea that if Anna is somehow connected to a place outside of time and space, that would explain how she could know Alvane for a longer time. Longer than he knows her, in a Doctor Who River Song kind of way. That might be interesting, and if she is comfortable enough with him to kiss him...
If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Earhardian veil can be very effective.
Here for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait. I'm so sick of this shit.
Check your objectives. My objectives. Yeah, it does say to just warn the mole. I'm hesitant though. Deus Ex has made me hesitant because if I just so happen to sell the crossbow that I was supposed to give to somebody, then the quest fails. But if you suggest, Vaden, that I can just talk to the mole first and then go to the to that captain, then alright then.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Alright then. Okay, let's just head back then. Now I'm doing this on the basis, the assumption that will not fail this hint, this quest which is not a quest in my objectives list. Let's see, I think the mole was down here, wasn't she? Down here, off to the side. And there.
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous. But maybe that's
What
the
do you
idea.
want?
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see them.
All right. Why do we have to talk so aggressively all the time? Okay. Hello, Mo. What's all this then?
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you lived this
Sorry
long,
to
you might
disappoint.
even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. There's word of raid happening. Of course, no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has burrows. Beside, it may be time to leave Mercuria altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Make Mole's head pound. Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers, in my aching bones. Something unnatural, something mean. There's no room in Mercuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the Banda, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone.
Span of 10 years.
You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kian of Clan Alvane. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all. Well, why are you still here? Go! Go!
I did notice there were more, oh, look at the close-up. That we see more of the Mole all of a sudden.
May the soil be ever soft under your feet, Apostle. The fate of worlds falls on you now.
Ban always seems so innocent. Exactly. They're like the Ewoks if they weren't as ridiculous. If the Ewoks weren't that ridiculous. You know, they're just there we go. They were just innocent. You know, they were so. It really seemed like they never hurt anybody. Particularly, you know, as we saw them in the first game.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl.
But yeah, they just never seem to have harmed anyone, and then they meet such a terrible, terrible fate. For no apparent reason. I think that's the saddest thing. If it was a case of, oh, they were rebels in the woods and they tried to fight and free people, and then you could feel like, well, they fought and they lost. But this really was a case of, all they were doing was sitting around, relaxing. Relaxing all cool, shooting some b-ball outside the school. A couple of Azadi who were up to no good just started making trouble in the neighborhood. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that whole thing.
I need to find a way to get him away from the door.
Well, I guess
there's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Is that the pier where she got on a shadow ship? I thought she got on the other pier, G, Mercury Harbor, not Shady Key. Okay. So when I walk towards him...
I must distract that guard
somehow. Go on now, nothing to see here.
Let's maybe have some combat mechanics here. Let's see... So a distraction, huh? Actually... where is the rooster and kitten again? It is around the side, because after meeting the mole, I was supposed to contact Liko and Enu. So if they're at the rooster and kitten, I can ask them for help. Oh, hello, distraction. The other pier G is where April got on the White Dragon. Ah, yeah.
Hey! Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
I did, thanks to you.
Did you kill him?
I did not. He's in our custody.
You should kill him. He's a traitor.
Well, sometimes even traitors deserve second chances.
Really? Huh. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Let me help.
The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how yet. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Actually, I do need help.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Okay. Yeah, see, I know that the White Dragon was on the other pier. I didn't know that she technically used the Shady Key.
Do you want my help now?
The boy might prove you. I won't put him in any more. I don't need help right now.
Yeah,
but I'll let you know
is like an actual kid. I like it.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Just, he really is just playing, and that's what's fun.
There aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late. Maybe business is slower these days. Or maybe the other vendors have been arrested.
Special.
Cured Elgin meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy
Yeah.
wrapped in a crunch. What can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty sandwich?
I'd love one.
Your sign says sandwiches and fireflowers.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fireflowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky.
Hello, distraction.
Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days, and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury sandwich, though. Guaranteed sand and witch free.
Then what makes it a sandwich?
Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. But if it helps divert her attention. I've seen fireworks in the past.
She still
They're
has some
spectacular,
fireworks.
and they make a lot of noise. A perfect diversion.
Okay.
Even if I was hungry.
So we're gonna get
I've seen
fireflowers from her
fireworks
and
in
give it
the
a bip
past.
while we sneak
I'd
past.
like to buy one of your fireflowers.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid. The Azadi have banned the use of illuminations, crackers, sparklers and flyers. Any and all alchemy.
How about the ingredients? I would only need some of your powders and...
My hands are tied, friend. Or at least they will be if I sell you any of my alchemic powders and potions.
Like the ones over there that you have on the stall?
There's to be no trade of any sort in magical items. In fact, I should probably clear away those chemicals.
Like, what's his face?
This place is flush with thieves and mendicants.
What's his face was an alchemist, right? The one we blasted out of the castle, the flying castle.
Can I tempt you with a savoury?
I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table.
Yes, I will.
Right over here. What are you doing, friend? Are you stealing from me?
No.
Surely you're no thief. A tall,
no, that was that other guy.
Fellow like yourself.
So we need the young kid to steal that for us.
Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
The boy might prove useful. I don't need help.
Sure.
Darn it. Okay, fine.
Hello again.
I'll have one.
Brilliant. Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table.
Okay, there's your sandwiching table.
Now, will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I have no idea. What was that again? I'm quite sure this is unimportant. Grained rake bowl?
Raked rain roll. Grain roll baked. Balance. Baked grain roll. That's it.
I've got eats from across the Northlands.
Hey, what are you doing? I told you to... Didn't I tell you to stand still?
Have you changed your mind?
He might
Yes.
actually turn out... You want to help?
Yeah.
Even if it's dangerous?
What do you
finally.
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fireflowers? I know everything. My father makes Bakshivan
Roper
candles
clacks,
for the festival
that's
of
the one.
turning every year.
Oi.
Fine. Follow me.
Yes!
Perfect.
Ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders.
I sell 100%.
Ah, you're back. Did you want your
Two pieces of
sandwich
fun,
or
extra
not?
dialogue in this part that's missable if you want me to point them out.
I do.
I'll
perform
see
my
whether we
sandwich.
run into it.
Now, meat. Today I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
What? Kitten?
Kitten?
My apologies, that's Kit A carpaccio, a delicacy of the Rose Court. More of a doggy taste to it.
Doggy.
Doggy. It's a bird. Tastes like chicken.
Ah. Yes, then... That, please.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some
Quickly,
of this and
grab those
a
ingredients.
bit of that.
Can
Better
do.
be thief! Get away from there, you little bastard, or I'll call for the city watch.
Darn it.
So you've come back again. Should I even bother with your
By the way,
sandwich?
Alguna are those strange creatures we see in Mercuria, the one that was scared by Zoe in the
Come
South
along now.
Market.
The sandwiching is about to
Those are the Elguan.
Sunny side gets cheese and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is something feet.
Something tied you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
I'd love
Anything
some.
to keep her distracted. Yes, please.
Splendid.
Get the chemicals.
Okay, she's distracted. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
From far away as a deer.
Yes, Bib. Excellent. My young thief friend. Oh, I got a sandwich.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick.
Really?
If not, please visit a physician post-haste.
Honestly now.
Early breakfast.
Wait, what? Bip, where'd you run off to? Oh, you sneaky little kid. Sneaky little hobbitses.
This stuff is similar to our black powder, except it burns longer and slower. It's a potent explosive that can act as a propellant for both muskets and fire flowers. Tiny toad testicles, a common alchemical ingredient here in the Northlands. I've read quite a lot about this.
Tiny toad testicles.
This is the tube where all the alchemical ingredients go, in order to make a functioning Bakshivan candle.
Natural products. Unlike
By the Mojal's tiny toad testicles. With the little... Oh. Hi there, buddy.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Toad testes. Lovely. Wait, we're gonna have to... Oh, okay, good. I was worried that we're gonna have to do this multiple times.
Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Okay. Okay.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Bakshivan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls.
Really?
I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all...
Glowy?
Glowy.
Right, so the bulls...
Exotic oils, foreign herbs.
From what I can recall of my alchemistry, essence of sunworm is produced by leaving the worms out in the sun until they blister and ferment, after which they're squashed and filtered into bottles.
Okay, I guess we make glowy balls.
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how that part's done.
You probably need to combine
All I
the
know
ash
is
and the
that
crumb.
It's powder that went psst when it was lit. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right?
But the glowy
You
balls...
start with the fire powder at the bottom,
Oh, thank you.
and then the glowy balls on top, until the tube is full.
Sure.
That looks...
You are quite the
okay.
anarchist cookbook.
I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
You want a sandwich, buddy?
For me? What's in it? It's not fish eggs, is it? Oh, I hate fish eggs. This is good. This is great. What is this? I don't care. It's awesome.
Oh, you already said that just now. Yeah.
Thank you. I haven't been this full since the last time Mum made me dinner.
Aw. Oh, poor Bip. Oh man, that poor little kid. I feel bad for him now.
My table's always open, day and night.
Poor little kid. Doesn't affect anything? Well, I think it affected something.
Do come
That
again.
poor little kid.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs,
At least made his life a little better for a second. The audio's fine? Ah, perfect. Thanks, Venom. It's good to know for sure. I mean, the acting was a little ham-fisted, but, you know, if it was a kid actor, sure, whatever. Wait, this is the wrong way. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, hey, you're coming with me. Cool. But yeah, that's a tearjerker. Just that idea of, oh man, this is wonderful. Ah, reminds me of the time.
My table's always open, day and
Time
night.
that. Never mind. There we go. That shady key. Now all we need is for Bip to incriminate himself. Oh, fine.
It's a working fire flower, a Bakshivan candle.
I like it. Roman candle, except Bakshivan. Okay, if you can distract that guy.
Try and distract that guard away from the door.
Hey, you got it.
Wait, aren't you going to use the...
I bet you can't catch me.
Scram, you little shit.
Why didn't we give him the candle? Yeah, that's what I figured.
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man, I'll be careful. I promise.
We're gonna get him arrested.
Wait to see how this one burns.
Are you kidding me? We feed him, and then we send him right to a guard. Oh, poor Pip.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes.
Poor little kid. Let's just use the homeless orphans.
Check this out.
Let's just use the homeless orphans to distract dangerous guards. Have him jailed. Aye. This feels highly unethical. Wow, mighty Sid. At least now he has the energy to run.
What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
No, you are, punk. Didn't it, Chester?
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
Leave your home, don't come back. Yeah, that seems like good advice.
Oh, my head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied to... Alvane. You're not dead. Oh, in Shadow's name. I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat.
Holy crap!
The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
Torture? Are you kidding me? Also, wait. There we go, light. Torture?
He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain.
Holy crap, no!
I cannot justify torture.
Exactly.
I'll have to convince him to talk to me and trust that he reveals the truth.
It's a bit threatening than the second game. Yeah, but this is real strange. We're gonna threaten, we're not gonna torture. The balance has shifted.
You believe you have more to lose by speaking to me. You're wrong. You've been consorting with a magical, a Dolmari, a child. You know the punishment for even one of those crimes is execution. All three. They will make an example of you. They'll string you up in the tower square. They'll sever your genitals, gouge your eyes out, dip your feet in molten metal.
Ooh.
They'll make you suffer unbearable agony. You will plead for death. And death will come. But slowly. Slowly.
Damn, that's
Tell
dark.
me what you know, or the tower will learn of your crimes.
There will be a raid in the Magic Ghetto before the sun rises tomorrow. I'm not part of it. I haven't been in the meetings, I don't know the details, but they plan to root out the rebels and the collaborators hiding in Old Town. Some they'll exile to the islands, others they'll kill. As punishment for siding with the resistance, as a warning to others. That's all I know. I swear to it on my mother's office.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please, don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just...
That sounds interesting.
Just spare me. please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
Oh. I think we should spare him. Just to outright murder him seems too much. That seems way too much. So chose not to torture because she expected the devs to know that torture only works on TV and video games. Yeah. Now, I think I didn't choose for it because it's just outright wrong. I think we're going to spare him. Yeah, of
There's
course.
always a risk that he will reveal what happened here.
Wait.
But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us.
Hey, Skabramel, you're in my friends list. Why aren't you on here? But of course we're going to spare him.
He
Look at
much to
1/4 of the people who killed him, though.
But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave.
Some Bakshivan convention for humane treatment? Yes. Exactly what I said. I'm the same. Killing in general is just not good, so we're not going to do this. He's dead no matter what you choose. Whew, that's a dark consequence, sir. Probably need to close and reopen the game. Yeah, probably. Maybe we do that after the next save, then.
There's
will
always
spare
a risk
him.
that he will
So many balance shifts.
betray me, and the tower will know what you did. Even if they spare your life, I will find you, and I will make you pay.
Yes, yes! I swear on the first mountain. I won't speak a word of this. I'll give you all the information I come across, everything.
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth. I'll release you now, but you'll stay here until your guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath.
Man, that's dark. You wish you killed him and bugged you all the time after? Kid deserves that. Whoa, Magpie. Oh, sorry, play with a kid. Okay, I was thinking the kid deserves to die. No, yeah. You know, that is horrifying what he did.
Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bib.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
You should be.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Oh.
Wait. Shadow.
Oh,
children.
If we were to talk about it, we lose everything. Ah, you could still lie about parts of it. The only one in the whole game you felt you chose wrong? Huh.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion. Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then stop acting like one.
Not to act like one.
Yes, there we go.
Who else did he speak with?
The Warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against Trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die,
Oh my
our
God,
forces
it's a
will be
setup.
on high alert, and as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility and action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
Oh, dude. This is a, what would you call it, PG-13 stream? Thank you very much.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking.
Yup, wasn't
There's
it
not
just?
even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to talk?
When he understood his predicament, he was perfectly willing to spill his guts.
I don't know.
Seriously? I mean, I'd much rather trust Kian's source than mine.
What if this source of yours is playing you for a fool? What if it's bait, meant to draw us out and distract us?
No Azadi would commit a mortal crime in order to set a trap. His soul is damned to the shadow for eternity.
I think we should listen...
Maybe your information is trustworthy, Kian, but I'm not willing to bet our position in Old Town on it. We'll tell our people to be vigilant. If there is a raid, at least they'll be forewarned.
You're making a mistake.
We'll know soon enough, Azadi.
Really? We're back to Azadi?
Now?
I let him go. He might prove a valuable asset in the future.
Will he not simply go straight to his masters?
I have information that would lead to his execution. Should his commanders learn the truth, he'll keep his silence.
But you let a child molester walk free. Was that because he's one of yours? And because the Dolari girl is just another filthy magical? I won't soon forget this insult, Azadi.
I can't execute people on the spot.
I think you did the right thing.
Thank you, Inu.
I mean, he deserves punishment for what he did to the girl, but to have a source inside the tower? This could change everything.
He deserves punishment in a court of
law.
law.
To the Enclave.
Don't worry. At least we have a potential spy in the tower. The mission wasn't a complete wash. And don't mind Liko. He thinks that unless someone gets tortured, the information is worthless. That says more about him than it does about you, to be honest.
Nice. So that's what the choice was about. It was about, does Anu like you or does Liko end up liking you? And I don't think you could just torture and murder somebody because they did something like that. You need a justice system and a set of rules to prevent people from just becoming vigilantes. Bip, we told you to run. You're gonna get grabbed, aren't you? So this suggests to me that had we tortured him, Liko would have taken that seriously, and maybe we'd have had a more military response. Wow, Vaden. No, I feel very strongly that that is exactly why you shouldn't take actions like that. No matter how despicable the person you're faced with, you cannot just take matters into your own hands like that. Because if everyone does that, you end up with chaos,
Who's
anarchy.
there? You? However did you get here?
That wouldn't be Crow. Great scene. Do you see that? Yeah, I saw a Crow landing, which looked like Crow. I hope it wasn't Crow. Or are we dreaming? Come on, Zoe, break through. Break through. Lexico Powerful. I am not Crowist. Also, Zoe, change your underwear once in a while. You already didn't shower last time, and now it looks like you're still wearing the same underwear you wore 10 days ago? No. No, 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 no. No. Zoe, no. Resist. Resist. It is a trap. Birdist. Oh god, no. Journal time. I think we read all of this, right? Yes, okay. Thursday? Really? Already? What, the next Thursday? Well, shit. Hello, diary. What's new? Oh, nothing. Just spending every waking hour worrying about whether I did the right thing or not. That's all. I've been going over things in my head for over a week. Was handing the data to Sully in hand the right decision? I'm still working on the story, but it should be ready for publishing tonight or tomorrow. I know they've been doing a ton of fact-checking and background information. Sully wants to have one more chat with me before he signs off on the thing. They know this is going to be huge once it's published. So, I guess I did the right thing. Right? Right? Seeing as I'm still working for the campaign, or at least in theory, I'm not looking forward to Baruti's reaction once this goes live. He's gonna be livid. I've barely spoken with her since last Monday. It was such a horrible, awful conversation. Stilted and artificial, like him, like we barely knew each other. How's that even possible after years of friendship and an on-off-on relationship? How can two people who still love each other be so uncomfortable together? Because that's exactly what it was. Uncomfortable. I guess that's why neither of us have gotten in touch. But we can't let that continue. We have to talk. Stay friends. It's possible, right? Being stupidly idealistic, I know, but damn it, Zoe, you need to try. After everything we've been through, we can't end up as strangers. Anyway, I have an appointment with Sully this afternoon to go over some of the details in the story from the campaign's point of view. I hope Mira will let me leave early today. I mean, I have a good reason. Not that this will necessarily sway Mira. She never saw a good reason she didn't hate. I'm not sure how happy I am working there. I am learning. Slowly. But Mira's a bitch. Wood is brilliant, but not exactly talkative. As in, he does not talk at all. the pay is lousy, and I'm not actually getting to do what I sign up for. There's precious little programming and plenty of running around doing shitty errands. It pays the bills, barely. But I'm not happy at all. Maybe it's time to move on, find something else. Maybe I should have gone back to school after all. Decisions. I suck at them.
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
I don't want to connect to the dreamer. No. Refuse. Yep. Diary. Diary. All the reading, Vaden. All the reading. It's the kid, young girl factor. Think you'd snap, but you did the same choice as you in my play? Oh, yeah. Really? We have to? There's no choice? Can't even run. Nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope. Is there anything else I can click on in this entire room? It's literally even pointing me towards that thing, saying you need to activate it. Whenever I'm not looking at it, it's just there. This is... You're cheating me, game. You're cheating me. Also, I noticed that picture of Reza is still up there. Even though that was the picture... Oh no, that's not exactly the picture she put in there. Wait, did I just walk through that? Ooh. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to connect to the dreamer. This is such a bad idea.
What is it doing to people's heads? I don't trust it, and I don't trust Watty.
And I don't want to do this. Don't. Do not. Give me the choice to say no. No, Zoe, no! Did you forget about it reading your mind, possibly changing your mind? Bad, Zoe.
Mira, do you have a second?
Depends. Are you done? I need those bots to go out tomorrow.
Almost done. I was wondering if I could leave a teensy bit early today.
Be kind. Rewind. Almost?
Mostly. I'm mostly done.
In your experience, Petal, what's my answer to a question like that?
One filled with expletives. But it's really important that I...
Of course it's fucking important. It's always important. It's never not important. You wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, would you, Kuchia? So what's so important that you feel it takes precedence over the work I pay you to do?
Okay, I want to find out.
I have an appointment with the editor of The Hand. They're doing a story and...
And he can't do this story without you. Even though he's a professional reporter and you're what are you again?
You tell
Translate.
me. Most of the time I'm running errands. I should be programming.
Should
Boom.
Is a big word.
Kutria.
I should be making 1 million yuan. I should not be forced to run my operations out of a mother-choding garage.
Oh, it just means dog.
Be grateful you have a job that pays a decent salary.
Decent?
A salary. Go on, get out of here before I change my mind and make you work overtime.
Woo.
Just be here extra early tomorrow to, I don't know, what do you hate doing the most?
Sitting at my terminal learning more about neural programming. I really, really hate that.
Mopping floors. That's it. You'll come extra early to mop the fucking floors. Alright?
Yes. Fine. Sure.
Go to Sully. Perfect. You love the walk around think you was like, nope, you don't wanna? Yeah, exactly. I had the same thing. I don't want to do it, but I wanted to make sure that there was no option. Like, I've been fooled by games too often now, that particularly the games that we've been playing here, where the mask is right ahead of you and they want you to click it, but then if you click the door on the side, you choose not to. So nowadays, I make sure to look for the other option. That's the Deus Ex feeling. Oh,
Hello, Zoe. I'm not available right now, but I wanted a chance to speak with you again. I've left the campaign and Europolis.
Aw, Baruti.
I understand why you gave the data to the hand, and I appreciate your honesty. I'm still very angry, but not with you. I hope we can stay friends. Message me. I'll call you back as soon as I can. In the meantime, take care of yourself, Cece. I mean that.
Oh, I think we'll be fine. It looks like he's processing it. It sounds as though he's really processing it. People who've played the other games also go nope, 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 nope. And I like that you force you to kick it yourself. Wait, what do you mean to kick it yourself? Oh, click it. There's what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's... You really don't want to. If you know the other games, you really don't want to. I don't like that they force it, though. I would have enjoyed it had it been the most obvious thing in a room, constantly asking you click it, click it, click it. But it would have been cool had I been able to just go out and find, you know, walk around it, avoid it, and then go out and not use it. That would have been nice.
Oh man, this can't be good. I have a very, very bad feeling about this.
Whoa! The eye in the sky is watching indeed. What is this?
What do you mean you won't let me in? You will let me in. This is my office.
Step back, citizen, or I will be forced to shoot.
I will not step back, you
Sully.
pisslick.
Sully, step back.
Shoot me where I stand before I...
Step back.
What's going on?
Oh, God.
Christ on Tarpis, Zoe. You shouldn't be here.
We have an appointment.
Ah, kasha, of course. I'm such a salaka. I should have messaged you as soon as Our office is...
Oh, yeah,
last night by masked goons. They trashed everything. Our screens, our furniture, everything.
Yeah, I do like that you have to click it rather than the cutscene. That is good.
Up. Battle suits, syndicate agents. They take our equipment away, interrogate my employees. And now they refuse to let me back in my own booking office.
What? Why?
They claim we're under investigation. Us. We're the victims here.
So, what about...
But the story? We can't publish anything right now. They've confiscated our data banks
Of course they
cut our
did.
wire access. Even my iris is displaying an error message. They have been exceptionally thorough. But the data is safe.
Oh, good.
Our research is safe. We've learned our lessons. We keep everything on offshore servers in Iceland. No
Iceland.
amount of court orders, corporate threats, or military action can get to that data. But for the time being, that's also where it stays. If we try to access it remotely, they'll intercept our connection. If we try to publish it, they'll stick us in the gulag.
Is that what this is all about?
What else could it be? We were this close to revealing a connection between the eye clampdown, several of the political
I
parties,
like
and
his,
the water-controlled syndicate.
the spectacle.
So what's gonna happen?
I'm using the singular specifically.
Nothing. We sit tight, let them believe they've silenced us. And then we find a way to publish. Your man, Reza, caught the first vac tracks north this morning, carrying 3 very expensive and very, very secure holomems. He'll retrieve our backups, and then we'll take it from there.
Don't trust not Reza.
What? He didn't tell me. How did he get out?
He got out by not telling anyone he was getting out. He disabled his iris, used a disposable identity, got smuggled across the river in an empty container. He'll try and get in touch as soon as he's made it safely to Iceland, but he will need to be careful. You can bet your god they're monitoring every
Still don't
channel
trust
of
him.
communication.
When
This
is
is
the
not right.
backstab going to happen?
Oh shit, Sully. I feel responsible.
You just handed us the story of the year. The fact that they'll go to such lengths to silence us is a good thing. But you do need to watch your back, Zoe. There's every chance Watercorp's keeping an eye on you as well. The clampdown is their doing, behind the cover of the syndicate. They want people off the streets into Dreamtime, for whatever reasons.
Which is why they're buying political power.
Exactly. Yeah, we have proof that both Unity and the European Dawn are in their pockets. Whoever wins the election will be under Wati's thumb. It seems the only party that isn't being run by the corporations is Manifesto.
It's not like they're going to win the election.
If we are able to publish our story before the election, who knows? Never underestimate the collective anger of the masses.
That's a mighty beard, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call.
Is it Teresa?
No. Nella. Why would she be calling? One moment.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. What's up, Nella?
She doesn't have display picture.
Can we meet in the shuk?
No problem. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, Zozo.
Oh, I need to run. Can we talk later?
You bet.
He's wearing
I'm
flip-flops.
gonna do my best to make life difficult for these bastards.
Look at that.
But I'll call you.
What's Sully doing? Is he arguing with an eye exosuit? Bad idea.
Okay, let's meet up with Nella in the shuk. I like that name, by the way, because it just reminds me of souk. The I think it's just a generic Arabic word for marketplace. I've been to a souk in Qatar actually. It was very interesting. That it reminds me a lot of this with, well, it had less technology, but literally you'd walk there and there'd just be birds in cages, like hunting birds. That's a cultural thing there. Apparently when you're 18, you know, as a boy you become a man, and a man is supposed to hunt. So what they do is they buy hunting birds and rabbits, and then they release the rabbit. They go out into the desert, they release the rabbit, and then they have the birds hunt for it. It's sort of a ritual thing of you have joined the hunters. Wait, what? Oh, whoops, I completely walked past her.
Nella? Zozo, thanks for coming.
Are you okay?
I just need a favor. I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
Something personal.
I don't
you
like
keep it
holding
safe?
random boxes.
Sure, but why?
Not
What's
particularly,
going
Orm.
on?
I don't want it to get lost or...
Why would it? Nella, you're making me worried. Are you involved in something?
Don't worry about it, Zozo. Just keep that safe for a little while. I'll get in touch soon. Thanks for coming so quickly. I have to run.
Oh, this is not suspicious at
I
all.
really have to go. There's something I need to do. Bye, Zoe.
Something's going on. She looked freaked out. Maybe I should follow and make sure she's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm following. Also, if I can... Nope. She's gonna go to that same place again, isn't she? She's gonna go to... what was it? The Combine? Compact? Eat the rich. I like that. She is definitely going over there. The Collective? I'm gonna stay at a reasonable distance here, because I don't want to see what happens, but this can't be good.
The following is a security announcement. All eye operatives are authorized to use deadly force. Avoid crowds. Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay connected to your dream machines.
Stay connected to your dream machines? Yeah, that seems like nonsense. Do we need to move closer first? Do we talk to her? Wait. That looks like a pipe bomb. Oh god, Nello, no! No. No, Nella! Oh god! Nella, no! Holy crap, Nella! A thermonuclear detonator? Oh, damn, that is not good. Holy crap. That's not the guy, is it? That's the therapist guy. Yeah, that was press X to Jason. Is this the end of a chapter? Oh, book, I mean. Are we remembering the coma? Book 2, Dreamfall Chapters Rebels. All of your decisions have been recorded for Book 3. Oh man! The actions and decisions you've made in Book 2 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered. They will decide how your journey continues in Book 3. It's a summary of a few of the choices you've made and the consequences they may have in the future. Are you kidding me? Ah! Hi, kitty. I can imagine you having supported this in the Kickstarter and then having an ending like this and having to wait months for the next episode. Oh man, what a cliffhanger indeed. Kian Alvane. With a man's life at stake and the fate of the resistance in a balance, I took the time needed to identify the right person. The fate of the collaborator will have consequences in the future. Your performance will affect your relationship with the rebels. Only 2/3 of the people picked the right person? Then again, I might not have picked the right person had Vayner not tipped me off that I need to pay close attention there. Kian Alvane, I acted fast and caught the arrow fired by the archer. But did the assassin recognize me? And how did the Azadi know we'd passed through the market? This event will affect your relationship with the other rebels. Only 2/3 again! Wow. The wait was infuriating and great at the same time. I can imagine. Had 10 years to wait from Dreamfall, so it wasn't that bad. Fair enough. 17 years from longer journey to chapters. For me, it was, weeks. Any opinion on this compared to Telltale? This is better so far. Here's why. I think Telltale definitely started out as trying to replace point-and-click action adventures. That's what it did with Sam and Max, it tried to do it with Monkey Island, and it really had puzzles. And what it hadn't realized yet, what Telltale hadn't gotten around to doing correctly yet, was switching over fully to a choose-your-own-adventure style. And in some of the Telltale stories, the choices you make didn't feel like they had real big impact just yet. Sometimes you made choices... always I know you get railroaded to the same ending. That's just how games work. Or at least, a small set of important endings. But this one, it really feels like I get a lot of reminders, not just when somebody says, Kian will remember this, but you also get a reminder when you get the effect to let you know this is because you did a thing earlier, and that's something I like. I think the writing is pretty good on this, but obviously it has the advantage of being the third game in a series that I already know and I already enjoy, so it's got that going for it, obviously. But the same could be said about The Walking Dead, for instance. I think what I like about this one is it has a very unique setting compared to most of the games I've played, and I'm really appreciating this one. And what I think this one does more than the Telltale games is it builds on what there is already there. I have just a pure enjoyment of walking around in all the places we saw on The Longest Journey and in Dreamfall in full 3D, in beautiful graphics. I like that. And it's a little bit more cinematic than the Telltale games. We have those little cutscenes that give us little hints that nudge our theories in certain directions. I think the camera angles are more cinematic. I think it's just worked out better as a whole. Oh yeah, that's a good point as well. Yeah, it's a big difference that you get the internal monologue for dialogue options. Because sometimes in the other games you get... Hi, kitty. You get something like accept and refuse, and you get no context clue for it. And in this one, the thoughts of the character really allow you to interpret what's being meant. I like that. Kia Nalvane. She had a reason for betraying resistance. Who am I to pass judgment on traitors? She will serve our cause better free than in chains. Your decision affects your relationship with Naane and the other rebels and will have major consequences in the future. Of course 92% made that choice. Of course. Zoe Maya Castillo. Until I recall what happened to me before the coma, I won't be able to move on. It won't be easy, but I will work hard to remember. By now you've realized how important your memories are. They will continue to haunt you, and in the next book, this path will come to an inevitable conclusion. We're gonna remember! Of course 85% say this. Because this is also very much informed by the game itself, by this game. Oh yeah, Mass Effect was particularly bad when it comes to weird reactions that have no correlation to the choice, yeah. Zoe Maya Castillo. The data was too important to leave with one person. I had to take it to the hand. Your decision has already had consequences, and there are more to come. Ah yeah, 3/4. Keen Alvane. Anna ambushed me, but I couldn't simply reject her. Your words and actions will affect your relationship with Anna. Oh, for the kiss. Well, well. Torture is never justified, but many rebels have died because of my choice. I knew it. More rebels would have been saved had I tortured him. Your decision will continue to affect your relationship with the other rebels, and it has already affected Resistance's presence in Mercuria. 60%, so 40% tortured a guy? That is horrifying. Keen Alvane. Though the officer deserved death, he will be worth more to us alive. But Liko may never forgive me for my choice. Your decision will shape your relationship with the other rebels and affect the Resistance in other ways. 3/4 made that choice. Good. Oh, man. I think I'm going to end it with this one. Obviously, we get the intro, but I think I'm going to end it here. And then next weekend, we start with a new book, which is much better, I think. The interlude. Another place, another time, and a house in between. Oh, do we do the interlude, though? Oh, she's older.
Saga, can you come to the kitchen?
Yep, interlude. I think we're going to do the interlude and maybe then call it.
Saga, please come to the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's so old already.
It's so pretty.
I don't want to have to keep yelling.
Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
Wait, Mama's gone?
I've read all of them at least twice already.
Saga, seriously? I'm not joking around.
Oh, okay, sorry. What happened to Mama, though? Why is she no longer around?
Now you're just... What in the balance took you so long?
I wasn't...
I don't care. I know you heard me. Please, don't test me.
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. I need you to do me a favor.
Oh, we'll have to look at the fireplace.
Drawings, but I don't like it when you leave them all over the place. Can you please pick them up, put them in your room? And after that, I need you to start your homework.
Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
I wondered about that.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
She's got a point.
Good question. And you're right. I need you to clean up and then do your work. Alright?
But I don't want to clean up now. I'm busy. I don't want to clean up yet. But I don't want Papa to get angry.
Oh, okay. Let's be good.
Yes, Papa.
Thank you for not fighting me, Saga. I'm exhausted, and it helps a lot when you do your chores without argument. As soon as you've finished, I'll help you with your with your work.
Okay.
Oh, he does seem to be trying. Okay, let's go and have a look at... go and have a look at the house, but also the fireplace.
Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
What happened to her? Also, if we see Van Gogh's Starry Night somewhere here... You do have some beautiful art. God, who painted this one again? Wait. Look at that! They're in the painting! They're in the painting! That's amazing! The two of them! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to re-examine everything now. Wait, what?
I don't go to the downstairs without Papa.
This is amazing that they're painted into that. First of all, this is sort of an egg hunt type minigame, if you like. We could just fetch from the internet where the drawings are, but the interlude covers more than just collecting drawings, and examining the house is fun. I'm just going to run around. You gotta go? You back for the next stream? Oh, hey, thank you so much for being here. And don't worry about it. We're doing the interlude, and then we're stopping afterwards, so you're not missing that much. But thank you for hanging out. It's been fun as always.
I want to learn. I want to be a singer-songwriter. I'm singing and playing a guitar.
No! No, you're not. You're really not. Ugh. So, does this scene look familiar to anybody? Close that door. This kind of looks like... I mean, the chair needs to be a little bit more in front. There needs to be something here, but this kind of looks like where April was.
I've read all of them at least twice already.
Lady Alvane.
It's so pretty. It doesn't hurt me, but Papa gets upset when I do this.
What? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
It's so pretty. It doesn't hurt me, but Papa gets upset when I do this.
You're definitely not normal. Yeah, it is great to have a Longest Journey fan in here with us.
I've read all of them at least twice already.
Oh yeah, Look, this is definitely the Lady Alvane place. The all stories, good stories start where they end thing. Yes, absolutely.
I want to read a new book. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
That is so sad. The first shift. Hold on, hold on. The first shift. This is the dock in Mercuria. This is April. This is April remembering her past.
Spring girl travels from her big city to another city in another world, where she learns about magic.
Yeah. Totally April.
I don't like that picture. It keeps changing. I think it's alive.
Keeps changing? I want to look at everything. Spring Girl, April, yup. This is Spring Girl. Dakimakura, yep. Yeah, this is Spring Girl, obviously.
I think maybe Mama was a witch and she used this to fly.
Oh, why is that hat so marred?
Papa's big boots.
Please tell me I can...
If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga.
I was hoping we could actually stomp around them. That would be wonderful.
Papa wears that sometimes when he goes out. Don't go outside, Saga. Eat your dinner, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah.
Aww. Wait, what? How did that light? What changed? Oh. Hello, lighting error. That's okay, though.
Don't go outside, Saga. Eat your dinner, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah.
Wonderful.
That's an umbrella. Papa says it's for rain. Fancy ladies use this.
That is quite Norwegian, isn't it? Fancy ladies. Oh, give me some more time looking at this. The stone disc.
Are you doing what I told you to do?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm cleaning up.
This is underwater. April again.
In this one, the girl is looking for the 4 stone pieces. That's the upstairs. Papa's room is there and the bathroom. And also the attic. The attic is scary.
Check the umbrella. I looked at it, didn't I?
That's an umbrella.
Oh, we can still...
Papa,
there we go.
La, 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 I'm a fancy lady. I'm a fancy lady.
Okay, that was worth it. I'm a fancy lady. That is a soundbite you can take out of context.
Are you done already?
I'm just taking a break.
You can take a break after.
Oh, hello.
Go on, pick up your drawings.
Oh, I forgot I hid this drawing there. It was a game I was playing.
Really feels like you're playing a young kid? Yeah, doesn't it just? I like it.
I can't reach it from here.
Just because she's so fun and playful. Just, you know, getting distracted by things and playing around with them. And wait. Big city. What are we seeing? Oh, this is April in her room. Yeah, with the wardrobe.
The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after spring lives all by herself in a big city.
And is named after spring. Why do they have the same umbrella twice?
I don't like it down there. It's cold and dark and it smells funny.
Can we get more music? There we go. It's the same music. Apparently it's been playing for years. I do like, by the way, that... yeah, as Vayne said, it really feels like you're playing a child, because as well she's talking about the cellar is scary in the attic. I don't like the attic. That's scary. Because that's the type of fears that a child would have.
That's where the Fae live. I've decorated the house for them.
Oh, that's meeting the dragon, right?
What do you want for dinner tonight?
Dunno.
Alright, then I'll just make something I want to eat.
No, fish and chips.
We're not having fish and chips, darling. I'll make a stew.
Not again.
I heard that.
I said okay.
The white dragon, yeah.
A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story.
And the ending.
Hugsy! He's my friend. Sometimes at night, he talks to me in a funny voice.
Bugsy.
That can be real creepy.
He's my friend. Sometimes at night, he talks to me in a funny voice.
This is the menu. This is the menu.
I like my shoes. They're pretty. I wish I could go outside. But Papa says I might get lost and never find my way back. Papa gave me that for my birthday. It plays beautiful music when it opens up.
That's how she wish I could be there. Oh yeah, the wall. The wall is amazing. I love it that that's it.
I need a key to open it. I wonder where I put that key. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. Ground control to Major Tom.
Really? That's a weird reference for you to know.
Oh,
Hello.
that's where I left the key.
Okay, let's go play the music box. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Among the stars. Oh, with Crow.
It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine.
Aww. There are 4 left. Okay. Lighting is so nice in this room, isn't it just? It's very, Oh, I didn't even see that her name was spelled out there. It's very, I don't know what it is. This is light bloom type of effect, but it just makes it look like, a calm, either late spring or early summer day, quiet and restful. I like how most of this seems to be some kind of, it looks almost 50s. The design of this place. 1950 style. It's very, it's quiet. I like it. It does really feel like a house you want to go on a holiday to. That's what actually, that's exactly what it feels like. A holiday house. A house outside of normal time.
No, I didn't leave any drawings in the upstairs.
Oh.
That's the upstairs. Papa's room is there and the bathroom. And also the attic. The attic is scary.
I like how that's something she could act real
That
well.
door goes out to the ether. It's locked. It's always locked.
Some of these other things she didn't do well. It didn't sound like, an authentic like her experience.
Maybe Mama was a witch and she used this to fly.
But some the other things like the attic is scary. That is something that was acted real well.
I want to read a new book.
Okay, where are those?
It's the comfy chair.
Let's sit in the comfy chair.
I'm the queen and this is my queendom.
I like it, queendom. Let's close these doors if we can. No? Because I'm thinking there might be... Oh. There might be something on the back of a door. There we go. Oh, that was a little bit too quick. I saw an ancient evil.
The girl who is spring fights an evil witch. The witch is
Oh,
the servant
yeah.
of something much, much older. She calls it the Yaga.
Baba Yaga. I remember that one. 3 left. Hey there, Yasin. How are you doing? You are seeing us at the... pretty much the end of the stream, actually. We're
I've read all of them at least twice already.
We're doing this interlude, and that's what we're calling it for today. We are just on our way to finding some more drawings while we're having fun looking around this house. Look at those. Aha! Wait, where was this? The Rolling Man?
We're having a visitor over tomorrow.
Who?
I told you already, Uncle Gala.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not my real uncle. Can't we go visit someone instead?
You already know the answer to that question, Saga.
It's not fair.
I know it's not, and I'm sorry, but I need you to behave and be polite to Gala. All right?
All right.
If you donate $500, I'd probably go out and buy a Switch.
The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him.
Wait, what was this?
The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him.
Hides his shadow inside him. What was this? Crow's there? Back to a city. Is this... He hides his shadow inside him? What was this one? I don't remember
this. The
this.
man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him.
When was that? You remain silent? Oh, okay. Also, wait, hold up. Let's see how she draws April. That is definitely April. This is the same outfit, so this is also April.
The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him.
The man with the wheels. See, these are... That's April in her underwear. That's the big city.
The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him.
Picture's called The Rolling Man. Yeah, I don't remember a Rolling Man. Maybe it just slipped my mind with all these things.
That door is a special door. It goes into the wall.
Most doors go into the wall.
See? Wall.
Okay, fair enough.
See? Wall.
I like it though. Mysterious door. Oh, hey there, Papa.
Have you finished everything?
No.
All right then.
I don't like it down there. It's cold and dark and it smells funny.
Let's see. Do we hide any other little spots to the side? When April first comes to Mercury, she needs to find Brian Westhouse. Tries to ask the mapmaker where Brian is. Yeah, and he's called the Rolling Man, right? There we go. That must be yes. Oh, he shows her how to get back to her big city, right? Not literally. That's why, because I was trying to picture where did we see that bicycle, but no. It's Brian Westhouse, who's called the Rolling Man, I think, because he had a bicycle. But yeah, okay, that makes sense.
The girl needs her real mama. She's made of light and is all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and is all white. Someday the girl will become her mama.
Wasn't that just the case? Let's see, how many more do I have left? One more, and then we're done. Okay.
That's where the Fae live. I've decorated the house for them. I like my shoes. They're pretty.
Let's see. Last drawing. Did I check behind that door already? Where would the last drawing be? Can't go in there.
No, I didn't leave any drawings in the upstairs.
Up there? No. Let's see. Okay, last drawing. Might also want to look up here and there. Yeah, I that's what I figured over there, that would be a thing, because that's the last thing I haven't explored really. Up on a wall somewhere. Also, whoa, that is nice. This is the House of the Balance, isn't it? Yeah, that could be, as far as I can see, that's the only thing that I haven't really fully explored, which is up. Let's see, is there something under the table? No. I love that they're in that painting. That's just wonderful. No. Just one more picture. Come on.
Cuckoo.
Let's see. Ooh. What is the last missing picture? Where do I find you? Curious little thing. I'm very suspicious about that upstairs area. That seems to be a place where I still need to find something. Wait a minute, did I just... See, I figured there would be something up there, but apparently no, there isn't. That's such a ceiling and vacation house would be booked year-round? Oh yeah. A crowdfunding campaign to make the house happen? Absolutely. The actual house. Somewhere in Norway or something, or Iceland. And then just rent it out to Longest Journey fans. What? Let's just touch the fire.
It
Relax.
doesn't hurt me. But Papa gets upset when I do this.
Just makes me cover every spot except the exact place of the last paper. Oh yeah, the paper's on the ground and I just walked around like this, like, I don't see the paper. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a good round again, just check all the places that I think I have not looked. Like, seats of chairs. Let's see, tables.
See? Wall.
Wall, see? Yes. Okay, kitchen counter I haven't really explored. No, anything up there? I mean, I haven't found a picture here, but...
Have you finished everything?
No.
Alright then.
Just can't find the last one. Papa! Are you kidding me? Let's see. There must be some... It must be in a simple spot. Just a spot so simple that I just miss it, run by it, assume that there's nothing. Whoa.
That's the upstairs. Papa's room is there and the bathroom. And also the attic. The attic is scary.
Are you kidding me? Already found that one. Top of here with the book? No? Are you kidding me? There we've
That's
looked.
where the Fae live. I've decorated the house for them.
Let's check Saga. Pictures on the wall.
Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
Are you kidding me?
Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
I'm getting close to the point where I may not know where to look. Let's see. I'm sure we'll make it. Oh, I want to see if they're in the painting here. I can't spot them this quickly. Did I close this one and check? I think I did. There's the hat. There's the second hat. There's the boots.
Papa's big boots. If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga.
Cannot go in there, apparently.
It's locked. It's always locked.
Let's see about the wall here. Wall to the side. Up there. This is already where we got something.
No, I didn't leave any drawings in the upstairs.
Ah, you're kidding me. Okay, let's just have a brief glance, but I don't see where the picture should be. I think I've looked at everything.
Really pretty.
I mean, obviously I haven't, otherwise I would have found the picture.
I've read all of them at least twice already. I want to read a new book.
I feel that this is something that hasn't been explored much yet, though.
I'm the queen, and this is my queendom.
Let's see. In this book, no. What a gripping ending. Hunting for one final picture.
I've read all of them at least twice. I want to read a new book.
What in the world? Time-wise, perhaps better if you tell. You can think you finished the interlude in 5-10 minutes. Just an egg hunt minigame. Meticulously ignored the place. You're sitting on your hands, biting your lips. Okay, hold up. I've meticulously ignored a place, you say. Okay. Let's try and look at this differently. I've been going in this direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in the opposite direction. Simply to refresh the way we approach things. You say I've meticulously ignored a single place.
I want to learn. I want to be a singer.
I apologize.
Singing and playing a guitar.
Okay, no. No. With a delay and sometimes we lie. Can you play hot and cold? Okay, look, I'm doing one more round in the opposite direction to see if I can figure out what the place is that I haven't been looking, such as this place? No? The book? No? What have I been ignoring? It's bugging me. I'm trying to find it. This is the last round, and if I don't find it here, then we're just gonna go and figure out, what am I ignoring? You say that I'm ignoring something. Specifically missing a place. Now that I've looked at. I haven't looked at this, but there's nothing here that I can see. That's the upstairs. I've been ignoring under the bed. No, nothing hidden under the bed. Chair.
I wish I could go outside, but Papa says I might get lost and never find my way back.
Looked at those. Looked at the dollhouse, so ignore that. Lamps, no. Is there a place here that I can go to? Things that I've looked at that I cannot look at. The board, can I interact with anything? Ark! I want to find it myself if I... Ah, there we go.
That's high up. I don't think I put that there. It must have flown up by itself.
Clearly, obviously. Do I ask Papa to help me with this?
Hey, darling. What is it?
It's a drawing I can't reach.
All right.
Slightly less temperate.
I'll give you a hand.
Thanks, guys. I'm happy that I managed to find that one. It was bugging me.
How in the balance did that get up there?
I don't know. Can you help me get it down?
Of course. Come here, I'll give you a lift. Go on, stretch as far as you can. A little further. Got it?
Got it.
Good job. We found the picture.
You
50 bits for it.
To reach that high on your own.
Was Mama tall?
Thank you,
Mama is
Vaden.
Taller than me.
I feel embarrassed now.
She could have... Let me see that drawing. This is nice work, Saga. You're better than I ever was at your age. What is this?
Picture.
That's Crow.
Who's Crow?
A talking bird. When's Mama coming home?
Saga.
Well, you said is, not was. Mama is tall. So when's Mama coming home?
I honestly don't know if she ever will, sweetheart.
What
but
happened?
She is out there somewhere?
I think so.
Okay, if she's out there, I'll find her and bring her home. I promise. Thanks for the lift.
You're... welcome.
That's all the drawings. I'll tell Papa I'm finished.
Not yet. I want to see this last one.
The girl makes a new friend, a talking bird. The bird's name is Crow.
Nice.
Me and Papa get along most of the time, except when he's tired or upset. Done.
Already? Good job, darling.
Wow, no need to be sarcastic.
Homework in
My work.
Your work, right. Your schoolwork. I just have to finish up here. Why don't you take the drawings to your room and put them in the right order? I'll be there soon.
Okay.
Right order on the wall of your bedroom. Oh, that's cool. It's a little test to see if you know the game. Okay. First shift. Oh, no. I didn't... Wait. No. Grab that. Hold up. Grab it. There we go. Examine. Okay. Stone disc. Big city.
The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after spring lives all by herself in a big city.
No, actually, we started with the White Dragon, didn't we? Stars. Got the White Dragon. It's reborn. We meet Crow. That's the first shift.
Spring Girl travels from her big city to another city in another world.
So the
where
question...
she learns about magic.
I think the big city is
the
first.
The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after spring lives all by herself in a big city.
So, she lives by herself in the big city, and then she shifts. And she meets the White Dragon. Among the ancient evil, no. Rolling Man, White Dragon Reborn. Did she first meet Brian Westhouse and then meet Crow? I think she did, didn't she? She first met Brian Westhouse and then she met Crow. And she started to fight an ancient evil. And she found a stone disc. She was among the stars, and the White Dragon was reborn, right? You like this part very much? Ah, so do I.
I don't think that's right.
Really? But you leave behind the things which are in the right position. Okay, fair enough. So I guess we start with the first shift. I thought about it chronologically. She moves into the city, but we first technically do see the... Wait, no. Okay, we're not talking about when things happen chronologically. We're talking about when we saw them. So we meet the White Dragon. Then we are in the big city. Then we have the first real shift. We meet the Rolling Man. We meet Crow. White Dragon is reborn, and we go to the stars.
I don't think that's right.
Okay, fine. We meet Crow first, and then we meet the Rolling Man. It's a portal? Oh, crap! Yeah, first try. The first shift. Holy crap. So I can open shifts. Well, you know, she is April. Book 3, Dreamfall Chapters, Realms. Oh god, this is for next week. Machinations. Playing the interludes is so much... It is so much fun. It's nicely done, I think. It's a good change of pace. Crow again. Look at this little... you recognize him by the feathers on his head. It's only that I know it's episodic and that this is the start of a new episode that this makes sense as an introduction. You've waited months to play this again, and here it is. Kian, it's been a while.
I'm cold, and hungry, and bored, and my butt's hurting, and I'm also thirsty. But hey, I'm not complaining. This is fun. I like staring at buildings all night, every night, until my eyes start
Fin
bleeding.
indeed.
Do you think Naane's been acting weird? I mean, she's always been a bit weird, but after she came back from Myria... Actually, since you arrived. Why is that? Have you noticed anything... weird?
Enu, please pay attention.
You're with Enu because of
what's there to
Trish,
pay
mate. That's
attention
cool.
to? We've been watching that building for a week now. Nothing is going on in there. I almost wish Liko was here instead of me. But any chance he has to avoid going on a mission with you, he'll take. I can't believe he's still upset you didn't kill that officer. I mean, we've gotten good information from him. Liko's just being a real poophead.
He's upset about losing Old Town.
Yeah, but what could we
lost
do?
Old Town?
I mean, he decided he couldn't trust your information. That's not your fault. So,
Stupid
what else
Liko.
is going on with you? Hey, what happened with that woman, Anna? Didn't you and her have
I didn't... It wasn't... It was clearly a mistake telling you.
You can trust me. I tell no secrets. Except to all my girlfriends, of course, when we get together over wine and... I'm kidding. I have no friends, you know that.
Aw.
Aside from you guys. You guys are my best friends, and that's really sad. I'm depressed now. But she's pretty. Anna, I mean. Beautiful hair, striking freckles, nice scowl. She'd make a fine, companion.
I'm not interested.
Oh. Okay, so, is there anyone at all that you're...
Enu. I'm not interested in women.
Oh.
You're not interested in...
I didn't think you...
Sure! Oh, I knew that. Of course, that's fine. Perfectly fine. So who do you...
Look, something's happening.
Oh, yes,
Those
someone's
lights,
leaving the house.
Vaden,
Call in
you were right.
reinforcements.
So nice.
People leave that house every day, Kian. They arrive in the morning and leave at night. Almost like it's a real business of some
He
sort.
and April would
Doesn't
get
look
together.
like a real business to me.
You're too suspicious. Must be all that hanging around Azadi.
What are you guys up to?
Pip! What in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowny, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Pip. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll go first. We won't attract as much attention if we arrive separately.
Let's get personal and achievement unlocked a new time. Oh man, that was good. That was good. But I will drop out of here and return to the darkness. That was a lot of fun, and that interlude was good. But we are keeping this for next week. Very exciting, very interesting to see what's going to happen. And if I understand correctly, there are 5 episodes, and or 5 books, and if we're in the 3rd book, this is when stuff should start happening. So I'm very much looking forward to that as well. This was good. This was very good. Start of book 3, almost halfway, exactly. So I'm very interested in seeing what kind of trouble we get into, because if this follows a proper storyline development, this should get harsh, which I'm looking forward to so much. Okay. It's good to be heading to bed though, because next week's another work week. Shame you won't be able to join next weekend, but you can watch the VODs. Oh, good to hear. Yeah, the VODs are all up there on YouTube, of course. For the rest, thank you all so much for joining me here, for watching this with me, enjoying and talking with this, talking me through this. It's very interesting to theorize all this together with you. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'll host for you Cha-Cha Shakalaka, who's currently playing some Majora's Mask, doing I'm not actually sure. It's a donation drive for somebody called Carla. So ! Carla in his chat if you want to find out. Do beware, he can swear a bit. He can be a little bit rough, more rough than this stream. So if you're not up for that, keep that in mind. Otherwise, I'd like to wish you a good evening and thank you for hanging out with me here. And I hope to see you next week when we'll finally be starting Book 3. And Vaden, I hope you have a good weekend then. For now, good night.
I'm too late!